I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make a bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocket in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie, and welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive, the premier New York Knicks morning show. I'm your man's, the host, Uncle Freezie. And I got one question for y'all this morning. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? Okay. I see y'all out here. I see my people out here. All right. Kerry Cox is in the house. Andrew College is in the house. Yo, Dela Cruz is in the house. Okay, I see you. Coach is in the house. Jerry Fitz is in the house. Real King is in the house. King Ribby, salute to the king. King Ribby is in the house. Yo, Philip Casanovas, I see you. Will Salkin, I see you. Okay. Allah Wise is in the building. I see y'all. What's good, everybody? Good mornings, or good afternoons. Whichever you prefer. Let me see. I got this light in my face, man. I'm trying to get my light in right. I need to get a studio, man. I need to get a studio, right? So I can get my light in right, man. I need to get me like one of them big production lights and all that stuff, man. Yo, it's good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all. Yeah, man. King Ribby says, yo, we out here. We outside. Bim, for sure. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Busy mornings. I hope y'all are having a productive day with whatever endeavor y'all are, engulfed in and look to be successful in. So salute to y'all as y'all grind away. Salute to the chat. All my people. Woodshed is in the building. Woodshed, I gotta call you, bro. Woodshed, I gotta call you, bro. I gotta tap into your I'm trying to say it without stroking ego. So, but listen, I keep it a buck. So I feel like Woodshed is one of those people that's smarter than I am. So when I leave a conversation with Woodshed, you know what I'm saying, I have takeaways, but I don't want to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to tell Woodshed that. And then all of a sudden he be like, yeah, you know, ego all big. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying, man? Uncle Freezie be, you know what I'm saying? You know. But salute, and shout out to my brother from another mother, Woodshed, 1914. One of the smartest people in any room he walk in. But we ain't gonna tell him that because we ain't want him to be, you know what I'm saying, all, you know what I'm saying, crazy ego. Yeah, man. Yo, Paris Duggar is in the building. Paris Duggar says, oh no, a used car salesman kidnapped. Yo, Paris Duggar is in the building. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, Paris. I love having Paris Duggar in the chat, bro. It's certain people. I'm gonna unbutton these sleeves, man. Roll up these sleeves a little bit since we're gonna rock for a little bit, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Certain people I enjoy having in the chat. You know what I mean? I enjoy the chat, but there are certain people that I absolutely look forward to all the time. And they know who they are because I always call them by name. I always call them out by name. Like the people that I be calling out, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all hear me say, man, Kerry Cox, you wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Or if I be like, yo, keep turning to say what it is you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Stop coming in for a soft landing, right? You know what I'm saying? Trini is in the building. Call Mega. What's good, man? Mega, what's good, man? It's good to see you, bro. What's good, y'all? It's good to see y'all, man. So I just want to briefly talk. I want to put this microphone somewhere where it's not just like. There we go. How's the audio? Can y'all still hear me pretty good? Can y'all still hear me pretty good? Okay. All right. So here we go, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Always call me. Hey, man, it's always, bro. Always. But so I want to start off. Let me take this off because I don't have nobody up there, so I don't need those. But so I want to start off with this slightly, right? I want to say. So I'm looking for something and I can't. I'm always looking for something, y'all. I'm always looking for something. I'm always in search of something. I have this desk set up here where I do like meetings and stuff and all that stuff. And I'm always scrambling for something. Always. I need to get my life together. But as Knicks fans, y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is, right? Y'all already know what it is, man. Knicks fans, we need to get our life together, right? Kerry Cox says, "Looks like you losing weight. Stay fit." Yeah, I'm trying to do a little something. Man. Okay. Black University is in the building. My man's was good. So here is my thing with the topic I was. So as I'm going through things, people talking to me, You know what I'm saying? We like, you know how you be in meetings and people talking like, yeah, you know, I was down and I thought I was out, man, and I overcame adversity because I did this and such was a challenge and blase, blase, blah, boom, boom, boom. And you know how you over there like, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has challenges. Everybody faces challenges, right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so Cox, what it is even though we are post-pandemic and pre-pandemic at the same time, people still want to see your face, man. They still want to see you. Right? So even though we're post-pandemic and pre-pandemic at the same time, people still want to they want to see you, want to connect with you. And so it's one of them things like, you know what? You know what we should do? Kerry Cox and others. Kerry Cox and others. This is what I'm going to offer y'all, right? And this is one of the things that I want to talk to y'all about. Even though we do the live streams and we feel like we're pretty confident talking to each other, what I'm thinking is maybe we should consider doing like for members of the channel, like Black University and others, consider doing like that Zoom call, talk Knicks, help with the content creation of the channel and all that stuff, where I get to see y'all like face to face and it's private, not public. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all get to ask me questions like somebody asked like, yo, why you always give Dre the microphone and just let Dre talk, and then when others, you know, saying blah blah blah, you know, questions like that I need to answer in a more intricate setting. You know what I'm saying? Look like people people ask like, yo, why you go so hard after Paris Duggar? And it's like, and what people don't realize is I love Paris Duggar and I love Paris Duggar be here, and it don't have nothing to do with super chats on his part or me always calling his name, right? It don't have nothing to do with that. It don't have nothing to do with me always saying Paris Duggar name or him sending super chat. It don't have nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is he has a stance and he's a straight shooter. And I have a stance and I am a straight shooter, right? So it's like if you're on the sidelines looking at two straight shooters go at each other, it looked like two dudes shooting at each other. And it is, but not in the sense that what people think. For one, I don't have what they call sensitive skin. I have thick leather skin, you know what I'm saying? So when things happen, when things happen, I think of it as in terms of perspective. I don't look at it as if he don't agree with me, then he wrong. Hey, Miss Geraldine is in the building. So my thing is maybe I was thinking maybe Saturday mornings we could get together and just do like a members stream. Right. I got to get used to not talking directly into this microphone to y'all. So I'm thinking like maybe early Saturday mornings we can do a like a Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Where your man, the number one Chief Rock, is on there, but others, and we just get together and just have that private talk, like for the members. Like all the members get together and we just do that, like that private talk behind the scene, little cozy, little setting. Right. And it's just one of them things where it's like, where it's not, because y'all know when we do the videos, we know we're going to get at least like 500 views, right, in the off season. In the regular season, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yo, you see what I mean? Man, look, y'all, man. Look, man. So what I'm saying is like, you know, behind the scenes, not a lot of everybody, somewhere a group, like maybe somewhere between like 10 to 50 people, 10 to 30 people get the invite. And we just talk behind the scenes about the channel, about the Knicks, about the NBA, about the environment, things of that sort. Maybe we get together and do that for like 60 minutes. And you don't have to show up all the time, but the invite is there. Just members only. If you, and no disrespect to the non-members, because listen, I'm not speaking to the decision-making process, or you know, whether you want to be a member or not, or whether you can afford to be. I'm not talking to that, right? I'm not speaking to that. I'm merely speaking to the folks that are members. Give them something special. Right, just give the members something special, something out of the ordinary. So for the crowd that can't or haven't made their mind up yet, it's no slight on y'all, man. Just keep rocking. We here, we in the building, right? We here. We ain't gonna change nothing on that front. But for those like that help pay the bills around here, that help pay for StreamYard and Photoshop and Canva. And all the research sites and put money on this internet bill and all these little bills, like all the stuff that we use to write the YouTube descriptions, the Grammarly subscription to make sure that when we put something out there, it's not misspelled. All the little things that we use to help make sure the channel is okay. You know what I'm saying? Those joints add up. So all the members of the channel that contribute to that, I just want to provide something a little special for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Saturday morning idea may be something. Maybe we can schedule it. So maybe we can start scheduling it for September. Right? That way y'all can ask me in an intimate setting all those questions that you've been wanting to ask. You know what I'm saying? All those questions that you've been wanting to ask, like, yo, Uncle Freezie, why you and Bully always be talking about Timberlands? Uncle Freezie, why you and Bully always be talking about Timberlands? Hey man, it's a side thing that is hilarious, and it's like our inside joke, right? It's me and Bully's inside joke, right? Because it comes from somewhere. Right. and Dela Cruz like, yo man, let's start talking about b-ball. Yeah, we got you, bro. But remember, hey, Dela Cruz, remember this is a community. It's a community, right? So it's a community. So we're gonna start talking about that, right? We're gonna start talking about that. But remember, this right here is a community of folks. Those people in the chat. What if you came in here and them people in the chat ignored you when you came in here? What if every time you commented, nobody even addressed it? Right? What if you came in here and you didn't feel welcome? Right? It's one of them things that we gonna get there, but we, you know what I'm saying, different from other channels, kinda. Different from other channels in that I know when you go to a lot of other channels, You know what I'm saying? It's like the host of that channel may not even acknowledge your existence. Here, it's a little bit different. But let me say this though. Let me get to this point. Let me get to this point, right? And so this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. Somebody brought this up. So it's Thursday morning, right? Somebody brought this up. Tuesday night, I think. I think it was Tuesday night. We were talking about Rokus Jokubaitis. So before I get to the championship run part, let me speak briefly about Rokus Jokubaitis. Right? So my thing about Rokus is this. I don't know what Rokus is going to become in the NBA. Right? When I see Rokus play, I see him occupying the same space as Emmanuel Quickly. Right? I see Rokus occupying the same space as Quickly, right? And if he occupies the same space as Quickly, do you need another Emmanuel Quickly? I'm asking y'all. Do you need another Emmanuel Quickly? That's interesting because when you first think about it, the first thing you should probably think is, nah, we don't need another Quickly. What do we need two Quicklies for? Offensively. He's not Quickly defensively. Quickly is different defensively, right? Quickly is different defensively than Rokus Jokubaitis. Right? Defensively, from what I've seen, and it's a very small sample size. It's a very small sample size. I think Rokus Jokubaitis looks like RJ Barrett defensively. Like, there is a lot of effort there, but I don't know if the athleticism is there. And coach says, yeah, man, yeah, hey, I hope he shows well against Team USA. Here's the thing with that. How well do you want him to play against Jalen Brunson? Because if he starts to cook Jalen Brunson, wouldn't we start having questions about Jalen Brunson now? And Kerry Cox says, yeah, I kind of agree. And RJ is stronger than Rokus. Yeah. Sherwin is in the building. Sherwin says, good afternoon, all. I am coaching against the Knicks in the Friday playoff. I'm forcing Randle to be just a jump shooter. Brunson can score 40 a game, and I am not letting Randle play bully ball. Okay. He says, if I'm coaching against the Knicks in the playoff, right. What I'm gonna say to you on that, let me put a pin in that. I'm gonna start that comment, and then I'm gonna come back to it. with Rokus Jokubaitis, should we just, as Knicks fans, consider him water under the bridge? Should we consider Rokus Jokubaitis a trade chip? Bo Ismail is in the house. Should we consider Rokus Jokubaitis a trade chip, right? Like, should we just hope that he does just enough to get on the radar, but not enough for us to question Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton? And the reason why I bring up Tyrese Halliburton is because Halliburton, in theory, is the better defender, right? So it'd be okay if Rokus cooks Brunson a little bit, right? But if Rokus cooks a very good defender, see, now we having a different conversation. Now we having a different conversation, right? Because if Rokus Jokubaitis cooks Brunson, we can make the excuse, well, Brunson ain't really a defender. He's a good, he's a good offensive player. He a leader, but defense ain't really his thing. Right? But what if he cooks Tyrese Halliburton? For the rest of the summer, the conversation ebbs and flows in between, should we trade quickly or trade Rokus? And y'all know from day one, I've been telling y'all that Jokubaitis was my favorite pick out of that Deuce McBride draft class. Now, as time has gone on, right? In fairness to the players that we do see versus the players that we don't see, right? In fairness to that, out of that draft class, Deuce McBride has become my favorite out of that draft class. No disrespect to Jericho Sims and no disrespect to Grimes, who I think is going to have a Paul George, Kawhi Leonard type impact on the Knicks once he gets more experience. My thing is, ultimately, I just like Deuce McBride. No disrespect to anybody else. No disrespect to the other players or to the fans of those players. I think Deuce has more talent, pound for pound, more physical gifts, pound for pound, than the other guys. And I know Jericho Sims is packed with talent. Now, he don't have any skills. He's a raw athlete. But, man, Deuce McBride, bro. And for those counting, I'm drinking the Pepsi sugar, zero sugar. I don't know if that's healthy. I just can't deal with all the sugar, man. I just can't deal with all the sugar, man. Sugar is crazy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If Rokus Jokubaitis shows out, right, on Sunday against Team USA, is that not another 6'3" guard added to the mix of a bunch of 6'3" guards? 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" guards? Do we not have enough of those? Do we not have enough of those? We got a bunch of them. Yeah, my main man, my ace is in the building. Turner's in the building. What's good, big dog? Yo, let me do this. Let me do this for my man Keith Turner, man. Keith Turner is in the building. What's good, Mr. Turner? So Damian Cox is in the building. Cox says the Knicks are not ready yet to make a run to the finals, even if they were to make any moves that can help them in just a matter of time, and how the Knicks can do their jobs with confidence. Okay. So this comment looks like one thing, but it's actually something else. And I appreciate that, Damian Cox. He says, the Knicks are not ready yet to make a run to the finals, even if they were to make any moves that can help them. It's just a matter of time, and how the Knicks can do their jobs with confidence. Okay. Okay. I can see that. So here's my thing to with Damian Cox says, and so that I can establish a what's the word I'm looking for? So I can establish a standard, right? Here's the thing. I believe that the Knicks are going to be a great regular season team. And when I say great this season, I'm talking about I think the Knicks could win 60 games this year as a team that doesn't lose to teams they aren't supposed to lose to. I could see the Knicks gobbling up the Charlotte Hornets of the world, the Washington Wizards of the world, the Portland Trailblazers of the world, the San Antonio Spurs of the world, right? I can see the Knicks feeding on the Detroit Pistons of the world, right? The Orlando Magics of the world, right? I can see the Knicks feasting on bottom feeders, right? And then I could see the Knicks having a winning record against teams on their level, like the Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, teams like that. And then, with that said, I can see the Knicks holding their ground against the Denver Nuggets of the world. So basically, if you get what I'm saying, if you look at it as in tiers and in layers, I see the Knicks dominating the bottom feeders, having a 500 record against the middle tier teams, and then holding their own, going punch for punch with the great teams. And that's how I see the Knicks getting to 60 wins. Not because the Knicks are going to dominate the NBA on a nightly basis. What I'm talking about is this thing called the law of large numbers. If you play enough bad teams and win, if you play enough bad teams and win those games, it puts you in a certain category, right? The law of large numbers. Those tanking teams, those teams that tank or can't figure it out, if the Knicks dominate them, play about 60 teams on their level, right? So teams on their level like Philadelphia, Cleveland, Atlanta, teams on their level. I think if the Knicks play 600 basketball, 600 win percentage, and then against the great teams, whoever the great team, we don't know who the great teams are. It might be us. We don't know yet. The season hadn't started, so we don't know who the great team in the East is going to be. And don't talk to me about Boston. I don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me about Milwaukee. I don't want to hear it. Right? We don't know who the great team in the East is going to be. In my opinion, the East is wide open. Right? The East is wide open. In my mind, the East is wide open. Right? But you can't discount teams like the Miami Heat. Right? You can't discount the Miami Heat. It don't matter what their record is. Every time we face them, whether they're having a bad season or a good season, they're always a thorn in our side. And we are always a thorn in their side. Keith Turner says the East ain't that wide open. Right. Right. Just get your salt and pepper shakers ready to eat those words, Keith Turner. Get you one of them big Wile E. Coyote napkins to put around your thing and put it, you know what I'm saying, and get you a fork and a knife and get ready to eat. Because I think you're gonna eat those words, man, come March. And so, and if you think about merely what I'm pointing out, right? I'm specifically talking about the Knicks winning a bunch of regular season games, right? I hadn't got to the championship part yet because I think that's complicated. Big Herbs is in the building. Big Herb says the Pacers are going to be a sleeper team. I think them in Orlando are going to be sleeper teams. Them in Orlando. Right? I think them in Orlando are going to be sleeper teams. But here's the thing. If the Knicks win somewhere between 50 and 60 games, is that not what you expect? If the Knicks win somewhere between 50 and 60 games, is that not what you expect? I think if you expect a 44 win team, I don't know what you're looking at. If you think the Knicks are a 44 win team just because we lost Obi and Derrick Rose, if you think this team overachieved last year, I don't know. Sherwin, did this team overachieve last year? I'm asking Sherwin. Sherwin knows basketball, right? We respect Sherwin's basketball acumen. Right? Sherwin, did this team overachieve last season? Because if you think this team overachieved last season and now Derrick Rose's leadership is not there and our spark plug off the bench is not here, then this team might be in that 44 win range for some Knicks fans. So what are y'all thinking? Are we nervous now? Are we nervous or are we keeping it real? Kerry Cox says, Obi has no neck. He's actually 6'6". I thought you was talking about me when I first saw it. I was like, when I saw it has no neck, he's actually 6'6". I'm like, is Kerry Cox talking about me? I'm not 6'6", bro. I'm not 6'6" at all, man. And Paris Zucker says, we lost our easy buckets in 10 minutes, guy. And for the record, I do have a neck. I just work on traps a lot. So Knicks won today says the East is weak and the Knicks are gonna be a top 3 seed. And I agree. I agree with you. Yo, and Big Herb says, every time Knicks players leave, they turn into stars. I was talking to Bully about that, man. What if Obi makes the All-Star team? Keith Turner says, you might show me. Nah, man, no. I'm actually working on something, man. So yeah, I'm actually working on something. That's just what it is. King Ribby in the building. Or King Ribby was in the building. I put these headphones on for nothing. And Miss Geraldine says that would be our loss. Yes, it would. What's good, boss?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Freezie. Freezie chat panel.
Muted.
Nah.
Muted. I saw your microphone icon had a slash through it.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, man. I'm chilling, bro. Chilling.
Yeah, what happened last night, man?
What happened?
I was disappointed, man.
Yeah, we came on late.
No, but what happened to the vibe and stuff?
Oh, I forgot.
Yes, exactly, man.
I forgot.
Yo.
What happened was so I'll keep it a buck. You know, I'd be transparent. I probably be too transparent with everybody. I probably need to stop being, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't care. But what happened is I got a Mutual of Omaha reached out to me at like 7 o'clock,
Okay.
right? And so I went through like their proposal and all that stuff, and I liked it. So I went from the invite to the training, like they had the link to the training, and I clicked on that, and then I got lost in a training videos and the welcome to me to the So salute to my partners. Salute to my partners, Mutual of Omaha. I'm clowning about that. No disrespect to them, but they sent me the thing, and so I started reading through like products and then training and all that stuff, man. And then before you know it, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look for for you to pop up. I'm like, okay, it's like 1:30. I'm like, I don't think he's popping up. I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah,
All
man,
of a sudden, as soon as I go to sleep, wake up in the morning, I see you. I'm like, oh my
the show.
God.
Yeah.
4 hours, like, yo.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. My bad, man. I didn't see that coming. It was unexpected. It was unexpected. So I got, so I got that from them yesterday at about 7, and so I canceled all the stuff. Me and Miss Mocha were trying out these wing recipes yesterday, and so I was going to talk to y'all about that, like how, on Vibes a little bit about keeping your romance fresh, like how you know what I'm saying, you and the partner, the missus, or how, whatever, and how you do little things to keep things fresh.
Yeah, I know.
So what we did was, we ordered some wings and stuff, and was trying out different stuff, and then the Moo thing came through, and I call her Moo for some reason. I just, the Mutual of Omaha thing, right, came through, and so I just got right, and then while I was doing the show last night, I got a thing from Lincoln Financial, and I don't know who they are. I know, only thing I know about Lincoln Financial is that's where the Eagles play football at, the field, but I don't have any experience with them, but they thing came through, so I'm gonna check them out after I finish this. Okay. Bodega, you crazy. No, man. I ain't man. Nah, man. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. But maybe we could do Vibes today at like 6 o'clock. Because I gotta do right after this, I gotta do something for Life Insurance Awareness Month. I gotta put together a short social media video. You know what I'm saying? In order to and then once I do that, then I'm gonna take me like a little tiny nap, because I've been up since like,
I already know.
yeah, I've been up since like 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna get a couple of Z's, like sleep for like 13 minutes, and then jump back up and be ready to rock. So what do you think about the Knicks on the championship run, bro?
To be honest, I'm like, yeah, and it sounds good, but it's gonna take a lot of hard work and dedication, and everybody got to be like 100%. It can't be nobody injured and stuff like that, like quickly and stuff like everything got to be perfect to even attempt to reach that.
Right.
But I could see it happening.
Okay.
And I could see Fournier getting traded.
Okay.
Before the trade deadline.
Okay.
What you think?
I'm gonna say it in a hip hop term so everybody can understand. I think the Knicks right now are only built for Cuban links. Right? Yo, anybody out there, all the hip hop fans, y'all know exactly what I mean when I say the Knicks are only built for Cuban links, right? That means I guess in a nutshell, everything ain't perfect, but we're gonna hustle hard until we get to the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying? Like I think this Knicks team is only built for Cuban links, and what that means is we coming from a rough place, but we gonna hustle till we get to the top, bro.
I believe that.
That's what I think. And I think a lot of y'all agree because when I read y'all comments, people in the comment section are saying stuff like, "We one player away. I don't think we ready. The East is stacked." All these different things that people are saying, right? So what I'm gonna say to that is yeah, this team is only built for Cuban links. Right. Yeah. So shout out to the Woo, all my Woo members. You know what I'm saying? I know I speak mad hip hopish, right? But my thing is at the end of the season, I think we're gonna be saying started at the bottom, now we here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's Drake.
I know who that is. I know who that is. It's still hip hop though. I ain't say it was good hip hop. I just said it is. It's hip hop, right?
I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So my thing is I think this team is a 60-win team, not because I think we're gonna dominate the Celtics and dominate the Nuggets and dominate the Bucks and dominate the Cavs and dominate. I think it's gonna be as simple as beat all the teams you're supposed to beat, be competitive with the teams that's on your level, right? And then the teams that are better than us, just make a good showing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't embarrass yourself. Don't go lay down.
I agree.
And Bo Ismail says 60 wins. Bo said he tripping. Bo, don't be tripping, bro. Don't be tripping, right? The thing is with 60 wins is every win counts as one. So if you beat the Wizards twice and you beat the Bucks twice, they are still worth only those games. So for instance, you go to the West Coast and you beat Portland and you beat Sacramento and you beat the Lakers and you beat the Clippers, but you lose to Golden State. Guess what? You went 4-1.
I could look at that.
Y'all feel me?
I take 4-1, then 1-3. I mean 4-1 to 1-4.
Right. Yo, hey, shout out to the resident troll. Yo, yeah. Pudge out here acting up, talking about. Yo, Pudge out here talking about no Horace Brown. Yo, you wild for that, bro. You wild for that. And so yeah, so King Rippy, what I'm saying is I don't think the Knicks are gonna be a dominant team in the regular season. I just think they're just gonna go out there and do their job.
Nah, that's why I disagree.
Okay.
All right. I'm not talking about as far as like dominant. All right, what you mean as dominant? What's your definition of dominant?
I don't think we're gonna go into Denver and beat the NBA champs by 20. Dominant is play the NBA champs on a ABC primetime game and just go in there and just wash them up by 20. That's dominant.
I could agree with that.
Right? So I don't think we're gonna do that to teams all the time. But it don't matter if you beat the Houston Rockets by 4 or by 24, as long as you win.
I could agree with that also.
Right? It don't matter if you beat the San Antonio Spurs by 5 or 35, as long as you win.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
The Rockets, I call for that. The Spurs, hell no. I disagree with that. Because who they got, to be honest, like
don't think about it.
Keldon Johnson,
right? But don't think about it in that way, King. Really, think about it as King. Think about it like this: you play the Rockets on a Friday night, right? And Jalen Brunson gets you 27, 7, and 4 rebounds, right? The next night you're in San Antonio, Texas, right? And Jalen Brunson only plays 18 minutes, right? You're resting Randle a little bit, resting Brunson a little bit against the Spurs, and you just beat them, right? You don't have to blow them out, because ultimately you want to get a healthy Jalen Brunson and a healthy Julius Randle to the playoffs.
Okay, I get you saying that. In that aspect, okay, I agree with that. But as far as just resting them, like, but now, with that aspect, I agree. I fully agree.
Now, I think it's important, and I think the chat will agree. I don't think the chat will disagree with me, even if they say it in different ways, right? Ultimately, what we want to do is win a lot of games and get a high seed in the playoffs and get there healthy, right? And in order to win a lot of games and get a high seed and get to the playoffs healthy, in those games that we're beating San Antonio by 25, you got to let that bench mob come in there and get some minutes, right? Why you got your starters out there? You up by 25 at the start of the fourth quarter. Why you got your starters out there?
But didn't we see that last year though?
Yeah, and you see what happened. And you see what happened when we got to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my thing is ultimately, and y'all listen, and I'm with angry Knicks fans on this one too. We ain't going nowhere without at least one upgrade. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm posing to y'all is this. Why would you upgrade if this team hadn't showed you anything yet? And what I'm saying is let the team show you what they have first, and then you go get the perfect piece, right? In the summertime, we think the upgrade is upgrade RJ Barrett. That's what we think during the summer, right? During the summertime, everybody is saying, yo, we need a 6'8" wing, right? During the summertime. But what I'm saying is let's see what Dante DiVincenzo brings to the table. Let's see what Josh Hart brings to the table with a full training camp, right? And think about it. If Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo don't bring anything to the table, you got to upgrade them before you upgrade RJ. Because you already know what RJ gonna bring you. RJ gonna shoot the ball 18 times, and he only gonna make 8 of his shots. He gonna be mad inefficient. Right? But RJ is who he is. Right? But the thing is, you know you can make the playoffs with RJ, because this team made the playoffs before Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo got here. a Julius Randle and RJ Barrett team made the playoffs before Jalen Brunson, before Josh Hart, before all those guys, right? So you know RJ Barrett can contribute to a playoff team, right? But Josh Hart has only made the playoffs one time in his career. And guess who he made the playoffs with? The Knicks. Right? Paris Duggan, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggan says, no Obi, no easy buckets, no fast break buckets, no second unit height, no piece. No Obi, no piece.
That kind of rhymed a little.
He's spitting balls. We got away from our youth core. Yeah. So what I'm saying to everybody is let's see what the combination of a second year Jalen Brunson, right? A breakout from Quentin Grimes, right? Because that's what we expect. We expect Grimes to break out, right? We expect Quickly to get better. We expect RJ to provide more of the same, right? And we expect Randle in the first half of the season to be Randle in the first half of a season is the second best power forward in the league. Randle after the All-Star break is a top 10 power forward. Randle before the All-Star break, top 2 power forward in the league. After the All-Star break, he like top 10.
What about during playoffs?
Top 50.
Yeah.
We being honest, right? If we being honest with each other, Randle ain't that good in the playoffs. And that's my guy. That's my guy, right?
Yeah.
That's my guy. Everybody has plus and minuses. Everybody. Like the plus and minuses. Like even I have plus and minuses. But like I don't like sharing the microphone. I'm a chatterbox. When I get on the mic, I be hogging it. No, you can't have it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but I understand it, and I try to work on it. Just like Randle is a first half of the season player. Randle wants to make the All-Star team, and we know that, right? It's like when Melo was here. Melo wants to score the ball. Period.
So you really think he really wants to make the All-Star team like every season?
Yep.
I don't think that.
Yeah. I think that's his goal. I think Randle's. If you look at Randle at the beginning of a season, for a man that's about 250 pounds,
he's talking like 27 and stuff like that. Like what the hell?
Yeah, Randle. Look at his numbers. Randle. Except last year, he got hot in December, but for the most part, Randle starts off kind of slow and then catch fire.
Like 27, 12, and like 5, 6 and stuff like that.
Right. He'll start the season off like on the boards. Like Randle will average no less than 18. So Randle will probably be about 18 points, 13 rebounds, right? And then his three will start falling, and then he'll catch fire. And then Randle will average like 28 and 12 for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then after the All-Star break, yeah, he'll average about 20, 24 and 9.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah,
you know your guy.
Yeah, man. That's who he is. That's why I'm saying, if we're smart, we'll take advantage of Randle, right? Coming at the box hot, right? Paris Duggan's a fool, bro. Paris Doug is off his rocker, bro. I swear, yo. Paris Doug is off his rocker, bro. But my thing is with Randle, you know that's who he is, right? So what you do is ride Randle until Jalen Brunson catches fire, right? And when Brunson catches fire, ride both of them because it overlaps. You know, I expect Brunson to catch fire in November, and then both of them will be on fire until the All-Star break. But after that, you got to have a third dude. So if you consider this, if I'm the Knicks, I'm coming out the box getting a 3-point shooter.
Have any in mind?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna see. I'm
Got
gonna
19 million with Fournier.
Yeah.
19 million. That's a perfect. That's perfect.
YouTube already flagged this video. YouTube crazy, bro.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is ridiculous, bro. Yo, chat, YouTube flagged this video for inappropriate content.
No one curse, no.
Yeah, YouTube legit flagged this video for inappropriate content. YouTube, you make me so mad, bro. That's why sometimes I be thinking YouTube just but East Blue Drew, I'm about to check right now, man. To see. I'm gonna look at 3-point shooting. So I'm gonna look at 3-point shooting, right? Let me go to stats. Uh, 2023 regular season. And then I'm going to look at 3-point percentage. So Luke Kennard was the best 3-point shooter last year. He plays for the Grizzlies now.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Al Horford shot 44%.
But he off
So the best 3-point shooter is Steph Curry, and then Buddy Hield, and then Michael Porter Jr., and then Klay Thompson, Darius Garland, Desmond Bane, Kevin Huerter, Cam Johnson.
I know.
So those type of guys. So if we're talking about guys that we can go get, though,
I think Buddy Hield.
Let me see.
He probably make like 18 or something like that.
Yeah.
7. Him and probably like 2 picks. Or 1.
Let me see who we could go get that'll fit.
And it has more defense than Fournier.
Right. I'm looking down the list to see who we could go get. Anthony Simons took 9 threes a game last year, and he shot 38%. But I don't know if Portland's giving him up. Julius Randle took 8.3 threes a game, and he shot 34%. That's not bad for a power forward. That's actually great for a power forward. Julius Randle is a better three-point shooter than Luka Doncic, bro. I'm looking at it right now here. Yeah, those bizarre stats, right? Malik Beasley, no. I don't know if there's a guy out there that we could go get. Lauri Markkanen? No, that means we'd have to trade Randle.
How?
Paul George. Paul George shot 7.5 threes a game and shot it at 37%.
No, it's crazy because Lauri Markkanen next year is making like $19 million a year.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing, but it's just he's gonna probably like 5 first rounds or something like that. And then Utah.
Hey, you got a TV in the background?
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second.
That might be the reason why YouTube is, YouTube's so sensitive, bro. I'm looking at guys that are attainable based on the number of threes they take. And I don't see anybody that's attainable. Maybe Malik Beasley, but he only shoots 36%. Right. And then Tim Hardaway Jr., do we really want to go down that road again?
Damn.
Julius Randle is a better three-point shooter than Jaylen Brown. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell. No, we don't want to go down that road.
Oh, nah.
Trey Murphy III takes 6 threes a game, shoots 40%.
And
Keegan Murray takes 6 threes a game, shoots 41%.
That's gonna be if D'Angelo Russell. That's like IQ. Also, that's like IQ. Dante. D'Angelo. Yeah. That's like 4 short boy. Like I don't think that.
Yeah, do we want to go down that road again? I don't think so, bro. Yeah, I don't know. And Paris Douglas says Tim Hardaway Jr. is better than RJ.
So go get him.
Hey, and Sherwin, didn't I tell you about this guy? On draft night, y'all was ragging me. Y'all was ragging me about wanting Trey Murphy over Quentin Grimes. And now every chat, people are like, man, but I like Trey Murphy. Don't circle back now. Now, I don't know, and I'm just saying this in general to Sherwin. I don't know his stance on him. Right? I don't know Sherwin's stance on Trey Murphy and Grimes. But on draft night, I really wanted Trey Murphy, you know what I'm saying, in that spot. Yo, everybody, hey, building blocks, they was killing me on draft night. Okay. It's the reason why like Cats was thinking that I had something against Grimes. I didn't have anything against Grimes. I had something against that pick. Because if we could have left the draft with Grimes and Trey Murphy, I would have been perfectly fine. I would have been fine. And for those that are and then there are going to be those that say, Well, you didn't have enough picks. Yes, you did. Because the Knicks were picking 19, 21, 32, and 58.
God damn.
Right? They could have took 32 and 58 and moved up one spot to get Trey Murphy.
They could have took all of them, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor management.
And Paris, like I said, so how come Trey Murphy couldn't win with that star-studded roster? How come Quentin Grimes can't win with this star-studded roster?
It's a fact.
Just saying. Let's look at things in context. My thing is not Trey Murphy versus Grimes. Right? My thing is if we'd have left with Trey Murphy and Grimes, I'd have been okay. If they would have took Grimes first and then took Trey Murphy, I'd have been okay.
So would you swap Grimes for Trey Murphy right now?
Yes. Because Trey Murphy
the wing and stuff like
Trey
that.
Murphy is a 6'8" shooting guard.
Yeah, I know.
That shoots 40% from three, is an elite defender, and plays off the ball. And he takes a lot of threes. Right? Now, Quentin Grimes is, to me, he's not the athlete that Trey Murphy is, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like he's not the athlete, but Grimes does the same stuff in a 6'4" package. Right?
So what if the offer was Murphy for Grimes and IQ?
What's the offer? Grimes for
What if the trade offer was Trey Murphy for Quentin Grimes and IQ? And you on the board, like what you doing?
I really love Emmanuel Quickly, bro.
It's not about love at that point.
Hey, Bodega. Bodega. Nah, that wasn't me. That was a dude named G-Man for Life. Remember remember Sergeant Nicks, aka G-Man for Life?
Yeah, salute to him.
Yeah, he out on the road right now, man. He probably somewhere in a warehouse firing people. So yeah, man. So shout out to him. Right? But he's the one that wanted that point guard from Atlanta, not me. I wanted Trey Mann. I wanted Trey Mann and Rokus Jokubaitis. Those are the 2 point guards that I wanted out of that draft. And then we got Rokus Jokubaitis. Right? So which was crazy. We wound up getting him, and then he wound up ain't being nothing. You know what I'm saying? So salute to for the love of the game. What's good? Yeah, man. G-Man for Life wanted that dude, bro. And I was like, nah. Now the one dude I did want, and I think I'm kind of backing off of it, was a dude named BJ Boston. I wanted BJ Boston so bad, bro. I couldn't stand it, bro. I didn't want him over Trey Murphy. I didn't want him over Trey Mann, but I did want to get him.
You on the Clippers, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, man.
People like that go to teams like he ain't getting no burn.
Yeah. I felt like we needed BJ Boston's athleticism on the wing, right? I feel like we needed an elite athlete on the wing because all the guys that we were getting like the Evan Fourniers, the RJ Barretts, the Reggie Bullocks, the Alec Burks, all those guys. We didn't have an elite athlete out there.
But at that time, do you think Tibbs was gonna play him?
I think so.
Okay.
DJ Boston? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah.
What's his height?
6'6", 6'7", something
okay.
like that. 6'6", 6'7" athlete.
It's like he's like RJ with bounce, basically.
No, he's more like we don't have a guy on the roster like that. I was trying to think of a guy, right? And so Keith Turner says y'all do overrate slot of our guys. Oh, I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure with right there, Keith Turner, what you meant, but
he did a lot of our guys.
Oh, a lot of our guys. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but I as fans, basically we rate the guys that we see. You know what I'm saying? You don't see, if you don't see guys often enough, you don't know what to say about them. So smart people who don't know won't speak about stuff, right? Your smarter people, your people with sense, if they don't know, they won't talk about it. They be like, yeah, I don't know nothing about that, bro. You got to ask an expert about that, right? So since we see the Knicks most of the time, we just talk about who we see. And then for the most part, if it's a high leverage game or if they're playing us specifically, then we'll see them and then we'll rate those guys. Yeah, man. Hey, Knicks won today. I see you. This cat Nate Knight is gonna, in my opinion, Nate Knight is gonna make people forget about Obi. Nate Knight is a bull in a china shop, bro. Nate Knight is playing time. Yeah. Well, he is the dude though. So King, he the dude that it don't matter how much playing time he get, he gonna be productive.
He's on a 2-way contract, right?
I think so. I think he is. Nate Knight is like a Mike Tyson fight, right? He gonna give you all he got for that little bit of time. He gonna give you all he got for that little bit of time, right? And so salute to Nate Knight, man. I think he gonna do something for us, bro.
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting. That's right. On the air every day, I'm just podcasting. What? You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting. Right. Share my dreams with you, mean I'm podcasting. What? You can see my vision through the podcasting. Yeah. But don't forget J Boogie when I'm broadcasting. What? I'm podcasting, he's podcasting. What? I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sales was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezie got them Blorange Tears. Closest thing to the reverend.
Bam, salute to the GOAT, the hip-hop legend himself. My main man, the #1 good guy. My friend, my brother, J Boogie is in the building.
Salute, OG.
J Boogie, what's good?
Man, what's good, man? Peace, man. Fingers stuck together, never separate us. Don't slice a cake us. Yo, shout out to the chat. What's going on with y'all? I just came up here for a brief moment, man, to share my dreams with y'all, man. You know, I tuned in and y'all was rocking, doing what y'all was doing, man. I haven't caught the whole entire show because I've been wrestling with my little one, you know, down here where we at. You in South Carolina, so you understand. You might be the same thing, but you know, schools are shut down here because of the tornado watch. So it cost me to be in here with my little one today, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just wanted to pop on, man, see what's going on with y'all gentlemen. How y'all doing, man?
Peaceful.
We chilling, bro. We chilling.
Rocking.
We chilling, bro. Just real quick before we get into like some Knicks stuff, bro. Prodigy got to be one of the greatest rappers that has ever breathed breath. That man said, "There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walk around with your head down, scared to look. You shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks." Shout out to my man Prodigy. May he rest in heaven. I just wanted to say that to J Boogie. J Boogie is a legend in his own right.
Not to cut y'all off. Who is I think Prodigy was the best one out of the group?
Yes. The best rapper. He wasn't the best producer.
Oh.
Yeah, because Havoc. Because when you heard, you know what I'm saying, when you heard Prodigy album with his production, you know what I'm saying, he was like, okay, yeah, he missing Havoc right here. You know what I'm saying? Havoc is that dude behind them boards, bro. But in terms of that pen and pad, yo, I think they should name ink pens after Prodigy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That pen and pad, bro. Yeah, that man. Yeah, man. That man.
Named the number 2 pencil after him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man. Hey, just give me a split second, man. I got it. We got a superstar backstage, man. Let me cue up the intro for the superstar. Hold on.
Yo, salute, y'all.
Good morning.
The superstar. You just let the superstar on before me. My right-hand man, Jay Boogie.
Yo, Queens get the money.
You just let the superstar in before me.
Nah,
Please get the money.
Superstar.
Please get the money.
Yeah, Queens get the money, and I didn't let him in,
Brooklyn
man.
taking it.
Stars into the stage. And for those that's in production, they know what into the stage mean. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely know what into the stage is. Bim to my mans. Yeah, man.
I heard you quoting that Prodigy, and I was like, man, I want to go up here and say what's up to my guys. King Ribby, salute. Shout out to the whole chat. Boog, you already know. I said, yo, Freezie quoting that Prodigy, like that's one of the best of all time. So when I hear him up here talking crazy about Queens, you got to think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be nowhere quoting no Jersey dudes' rhymes, even though I love Redman. I love a lot of people from Jersey. But I don't be nowhere just saying this is the great. He must be the great. So I got to remind you of that. So whenever I hear you talking and you putting Jersey up against Queens or New York, I'm going to remind you of what you said about Prodigy is the greatest. I agree with you on that. I second your motion.
That's because your tongue ain't good enough, bro. You got to be a slick talker, bro. Yo, Jersey, you got to be a slick talker. You got to be a slick talker like your main man.
He's got the slickest talkers, bro.
Uncle Freezie, who be talking that talk the way that you like to have that talk you. He a slick talker, bro. That's Jersey style, bro. So everybody ain't cut out for that. You know
Freezie,
what I'm saying?
don't talk like that, Freezie. Freezie, you don't talk like that. Freezie, you don't talk like that.
Not on here.
In general, that's you, Freezie. You are Freezie. We love you for who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
You know, if you try to sound and talk something like we would know. We know who you are. We love you for who you are. So what I'm saying is everybody where you grow from.
And I ain't trying to be nobody else. I'm gonna
you know
be
what's
the
crazy?
best version of myself.
I know that. But you know what's crazy? I was watching, I think, a little Boosie daughter or somebody, and somebody was making fun of saying that she sounded just like NBA Youngboy. So what made me think of that is, it's wherever you are, everybody sounds a certain way. It's a certain swag. It's a certain lingo. You know what I mean? It's just different. And Prodigy happened to be talking that Queens talk when he was going in on them verses, just like Nas, because those was the things he was seeing back then. There was no internet really to just look around as much as easy as you could. So that's why I talk the way I talk a little, because I grew up in that Queens environment like that. That's why Boog Swag is like that, because he grew up in the Queens, the dirty Queens streets, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Inwood, Far Rock, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Bronx, Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Staten Island, everywhere in New York.
But you know what, though? The reason why Prodigy sounds like that is because of Mr. Magic. So Mr. Magic dissed this crew, this young up-and-coming crew. Mr. Magic said, yo, y'all get out here. What's your name, Chris? Get out of here. All y'all whack. Boogie Down Production. What is a Boogie Down Productions? Get out of here. Y'all whack. And so they was like, oh, yeah, we whack. We going to go to the studio and show y'all how whack we are. And, and KRS-One did this joint called The Bridge Is Over, where he dissed the whole Queens, and all that did was motivate young and up-and-comers, you know what I'm saying, to prove that they ain't whack. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be there. You gotta have to kind of be there a little bit, kind of, you know what I'm saying, understand, you know what I'm saying, what thing drove the other, you know what I'm saying? Because Queens before that was being really repped by a dude named MC Shan, who was nice, but he was not Nas. He was not Coochie Rap. You know what I'm saying? So
what about LL?
Yeah, LL, man, Run DMC. Dr. Jekyll is Hyde. Yeah.
That's a lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah.
That's a heavy roster. And when we went over that over our show, it was like nobody could say a 10 or 8 to compete with those names. And we know who have those moments like KRS-One. Dudes have big moments in hip hop. And I like your point. They did inspire a lot of Queens rappers to be on their dean. Yeah, Noriega, another one.
Noriega,
like back in the days.
Body in the Trunk. Y'all remember Body in the Trunk? Noriega and Nas.
Yeah.
Come on, the best thing was what? Queens get the bloody money, dirty cash. Come on, man. Back in the days, you hearing choruses like that, you gotta know it's real, bro. Come on, man. Some of these rap today can't even compete with some of those hooks, bro.
Yeah, salute. Yeah,
but it's all love, man. Jersey, respect the Jersey, man. Yeah, I love Jersey, man. I don't ever want to be.
That's where the greatest point guards in the world come from, bro. Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to some of the dopest, some of the greatest hoopers of all time come from Jersey, bro. It's just what it is. Shout out to all the #1 picks, overall picks that come from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Bam Adebayos out there, Jersey style. Shout out to all the Carl Anthony Towns.
People you say
yeah, and no disrespect to New York, man. We all brethren, bro. We all drink the same water, breathe the same air. The only thing that separates us is boundaries.
You should be saying Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, bro. I didn't want to hit you. Come on, I gotta save some. I gotta keep one in the clip, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep a full clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we got Freezie on his mom.
Nah. Yo, and J Boogie, think about this. And J Boogie, am I lying, bro? The only thing that really separate Jersey and New York is borders, bro. Because how we gonna say Brentwood and Central Islip, and then not say Jersey City, and I'm 8 minutes away from Midtown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How we gonna say like all these places? How we gonna say New Rochelle and Mount Vernon and all these places, bro? And I'm closer to the Garden than some cats in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that separate us is borders, bro. That's it.
I ain't never hear nobody say Jersey wasn't real, bro. Come on.
Nah.
Jersey real. Jersey real.
Yeah, New Jersey drive.
Yeah,
Jersey real.
Hey, Ribby,
it just ain't New York. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, Ribby, don't you be in the studio?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, put your information inside the what's your name, yo, cause so I can sing you something, man. We've been talking about doing that, but we ain't done that yet.
No,
Put your information in there, and I'm gonna reach out to you, man. Cause
yeah,
I'm definitely I got a cipher going on this Christmas remix. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you that. You know what I'm saying? So because this is the third year with that joint right there. I'm gonna say 12 noon back 12 and the 2/5. That's a classic bar right there. You know what I mean? But I want to get you on that. You know what I'm saying? And then it gives me a chance. And send me something so I can hear you. So if I got something else going down that line, I can send you that, and you can, you know what I'm saying, you can get on something else. And also, you know, if you need me for something else, you know, that you do, you know, I can do that too, you know.
Nah, that's a fact though, cause I was hitting you up for probably for like 2 months, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like since
my fault. I ain't gonna do that no more. I ain't gonna do that again. That's my fault.
Right.
I probably didn't know who it was or whatever, but make sure you put your number information in. Now I'm gonna grab that now.
And I just did. I even hit you up for the on the love of the game and shit but you ain't responding, stuff like that.
You can join our panel too, Ribby. It's all good, bro.
Nice. Bet.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, while y'all talk about this music, you know how how y'all feel up here on the panel and those in the chats, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about the real GOAT calling out Jay-Z? Huh?
Oh,
how y'all feel about
it? LL did.
Yeah,
he should have said his name though. I wanted him to say his name. I respect it.
Everybody know who he's talking about.
He said, I'm old. He said, if I can get out here, you can get out here.
Yeah, everybody know who he's talking about. Just talking to him. And I even said that on For the Love of the Game. Yo, it's about the hip hop culture. Why he ain't up there? And the next thing you know, L said what he said. That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said,
I don't think L was trying to disrespect. He just was stating some real facts. Like, if I'm out here, bro, people love you. I think you should be out here, like type thing. I think fellow men of hip hop should be able to say that, and I think he did it in a classy way. That's why he probably didn't say his name and stuff like that. He just, like he said, people knew who he was talking about, and LL too old to be rah-rahing, so I understand why he did it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
What you think about it, Freezie?
I think hip hop traditionally is a young man's game, right? But ultimately with hip hop, we got to start respecting our legends. Like there should be a rap Hall of Fame, like a global joint. I'm not talking about the joint in the Bronx. I'm not talking about like some small museum. I'm talking about there should be a major hip hop rap Hall of Fame, right? Like I think there should be a hip hop Hall of Fame where everybody is included, like people that contributed to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like DJs, radio personalities, like Mr. Magic should be in our hip hop Hall of Fame. First one, him, the #1 Chief Rocker, Frankie Crocker, all of them. Eddie Chiba, DJ Hollywood, Casanova Fly, all of them, and then there should be a rapper Hall of Fame, right? Like there should be a hip hop Hall of Fame for cats like that be selling a bajillion records, like Pitbull and all of them in a hip hop Hall of Fame. But then I feel like there should be a bar Hall of Fame, right? For the bar spitters, right? Not for those that be like, you know what I'm saying, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. But I'm talking about dudes that absolutely piece them up, like Cassidy. Dudes that actually like Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Poised.
right? Like Coogee Rap, like all these dudes that took the craft to like this next level.
But
I'm not talking about like the Rap Hall of Fame ain't for dudes like Future. a hip hop Hall of Fame is for him. But for them eloquent boss spitters, like Hotline Bling said, like Rock Marcy, like those dudes. See, now you talking that talk that I like to talk. When you talk about cats like Rock Marcy, come on, man. When you talk about like the Keith Murrays, right? When you talk about the K Solos, you know what I'm saying? The dudes that did it before. When you talk about Super Lover C, the dudes like some of the greatest spitters to ever do it that don't get credit.
Like Stack Bundles.
Yeah, bro, yo.
Yeah, it's a fact.
How about like some J Boogies? Right?
Facts.
So I mean, yo, I be outside. Like I be outside watching, like when I go out, I be washing my car, I be listening to J Boogie, and I'm like, I should call this. This is me. Y'all part of my cut. I should call this motherfucker right now. Why you say that like that, bro? That's what I be thinking. Something. I be like, legit. I'm minding my business outside. You know, you watching your car, bugs be all in your face or whatever. Your neighbor dog running around all crazy, and the missus trying to get you to go to the mailbox or whatever, and your phone blowing up or whatever. And I'm out here listening to J Boogie. I'm like, yo, why he said what he said right there? I should call him right now.
Queens inspired him to say that.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is cats that actually be spitting, bro. We need to give these people like they credit while they alive. I don't be wanting to be like in 30 years, be like, yo, y'all remember J Boogie? Nah, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? That's whack. That's like what the Knicks did to Willis Reed, right? Willis Reed was an old man. Willis Reed was old as dirt. Had to get physical assistance to go out in the middle of the floor in the garden, right? You know what I'm saying? People helping him, and then we send out, we out there, yo, Captain. Yo, why we didn't do that to Willis Reed when he was 45, when he was a young, strong man? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that so Hardwell, it's like when you talk about stuff like that, I tend to get on my soapbox because I be passionate about stuff like that. Like in real time, we don't want to give people credit for nothing in real time. We want to reflect on it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people want to, however you reflect, like some people will burn their L and just think back to certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, and when I get in my moments, bro, like when it's just me and a cigar and some cognac, I reflect. But then I'll be like, yo, why I gotta be in that mood right there to do it? Why we just can't do it in real time, bro?
Yeah,
I like that point you made.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know
why we gotta wait till like dudes got one foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel for us to give them their flowers? You know what I'm saying? Like when's the last time you heard somebody say the name Casanova Fly? When's it heard the last time that name came up in conversation?
From you.
But
right.
I don't know.
You don't even know who that is, right?
I heard Freezie say his name before.
Right. People that for people that don't know who Casanova Fly is, that's Grandmaster Caz. The whole name is Grandmaster Casanova Fly. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A dude in a song that is a top 10 hip hop record of all time said, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. And he's so dumb, he didn't even know that he was spelling out Casanova Fly name. He didn't even know that he was telling people that he faking it, trying to be Casanova Fly, bro. Grandmaster Caz. He did that in J Book, what's the song, bro?
I'm listening to you.
Rapper's Delight. Yeah, Big Bank Hank shouting out Grandmaster Casanova Fly, and Rapper's Delight telling everybody he Casanova Fly, reading that man rhyme, stole that man rhyme, telling the whole world he a fraud, and then don't even know that he letting everybody know he a fraud. But that record live on forever. You know what I'm saying? So Hardwell, that's how I feel. And so when you say sometimes I don't talk that talk, I would be mad commercial, bro. But y'all know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know who you are. Like when I say that, I just be joking because I know how you do it. You know how to do both.
Nah, it's like when I
which is smart.
That's why when I be saying queens don't get the money. You know what I'm saying? Not be joking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. But
Freezie got them photo albums. Freezie the guy.
Basketball.
He the guy in the family where when you go to Freezie house, you know he got the collector photo album up under something.
Yeah, the coffee
pictures
table.
you ain't seen in a while, or you know what I'm saying, you forgot,
Yeah.
you didn't know he had. That's Freezie right there.
Yeah.
That's why you go in that crate like that musical crate like that.
Yeah,
You know, that's why when you was asking me the name, nah, I'm listening to you, man. I can get learned too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Photo Album.
It's crazy because I knew the song when Freezie told me his name. Like I knew the song, but I was so little when the song was playing. But I knew the song, but I didn't know his name. So when Freezie was saying it, I knew he made that song.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And
Freezie.
I wanted to say also in reference to how he said about the rappers, that's the same way I judge basketball players. Like you gotta get
turn your mic up, Will. I will turn your mic up.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
No, I was saying I judge rappers same way he said he judged rappers. That's how I judge basketball players. Like you gotta give homage to the players who did it first. Because if you can't put LeBron over Jordan, you know what I'm saying? It has to come in order because LeBron wouldn't be him if he didn't follow Mike. You know what I mean? Same thing like with some of these hip hop artists. Like he said, that people from Queens follow this artist or whatever. Somebody had to inspire somebody. You know what I mean? And before the internet, that's how it really was. And I think that's what changed the game. When the internet came, a lot of dudes didn't get their credit, like for what they started. Right. They just think what's going on now is really all it was. When we was here, we seen really how it started and really what it was. And it's so different now, you know what I'm saying? And the music is different because the music is watered down now. Before it was more raw and authentic. But it's a big difference. But I do judge the rappers the same way I judge basketball players. I can't pick a new player over a player before him if he was inspired by him. That's just how it should go as far as GOAT status and, you know, how you look at a player. You can't say this player is better if he inspired his game after this player. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of what I took from Freezie's example, how I look at it. So that was a dope point, though, Freezie. Thanks for your take.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And shout out to them 60s babies, bro. Me and LL was born. I think me and LL born on the same day, or like man, he might be like a day older than me, or like a year older than me, or something. I can't remember, but shout out to them dudes that was born around that time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We was born like right when like the times in the country was crazy. Like I was born in the year when like Robert Kennedy was assassinated, MLK was assassinated. You know what I'm saying? You know, man on the moon, all these things, bro. You're born in a crazy time, so that's why. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, respect to everybody that do it, even in this game. Even in this game here, like, you know, respect to the minds and all that stuff. And I know, you know, and I know. Mine in Knicks universe is like a wild game or whatever, but I don't care nothing about that, bro. I just be wanting to put out dope content, man. Connect with audience. I'm trying to be the Mr. Magic of this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. Like I don't care nothing about nobody else's swag, bro. I'm trying to push the culture forward because we got us a little culture that we building here, a little culture brewing. And you know what I'm saying? I want people to look back on what I'm doing. When I talk that Knicks talk, the way that y'all like to have that Knicks talk to y'all, when I be talking that slick stuff about RJ going 1 for 10, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I be trying to push that culture forward. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a great question. I want to talk to y'all on a private thing, but angry Knicks fans ruined it. I was gonna save a question like this for like when we just do all the members, but since it's out there now, since angry Knicks fan let the cat out the bag, I want to go ahead and speak to this, but I want to ask y'all first though. King Ribby, do you think Julius Randle can get to an MVP type level, bro?
I think Pat. Cool. I think you need to. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll answer. No. That's an easy answer. No. That take 2 seconds for me. No.
I didn't want to say it earlier.
Ain't none of that not want to say it, Ruby. You got to say what you really think. You know, ain't no disrespect. When they ask me a question, it's either yes or no. It's no.
Okay.
It's a no for me, too.
That's what both of y'all got.
Also, yes.
Jay, but you want to jump in on that? No, but it's just a no, because Randle did get better these past couple years, so that's why I ain't want to disrespect him. But it's just a no.
Okay. You got someone.
Boogie.
Julius can match a lot of people's numbers that are MVP players, but as far as an MVP vote getter, he's not. He does too many other things, you know what I'm saying, that has nothing to do with his basketball game that allows him to be disliked. You know, he's not a favorable guy with the referees, media, and stuff like that. You know, but Julius put on in the playoffs, you know, like I would love for him, he'd be MVP with me. You know what I mean? But not an MVP to the league. Nah, he's not, you know, that. But I appreciate what Julius has been doing and what he's doing and what he's capable of be doing and what he's going to do this season. But MVP, it's too many better ball players really out there than Julius. That's going to put up those crazy numbers, you know, better than him. Some of them can put up those same numbers as him, you know, that's on his level. Now that age bracket they had him in far as, you know, the better ball, I forgot who had it, but he was totally the best player in that group. I forgot what group it was, but Julius is not an MVP, most valuable player, you know, for the league. Now he's a valuable player for the Knicks. For the league, no.
Okay.
I say one.
Yeah.
I just think that Randle just have to play good in the playoffs for himself. Like he's playing.
Will, you at work? Will, you at work? Will, you at work?
Yeah, you can't hear me?
Yeah, your mic down low again. I gotta hear you. Right. We gotta hear you, bro.
No, I said, my bad. I said Randle just gotta play good in the playoffs this year. Like, you know, he already playing good. He already playing good in the regular season. He stepped it up. He made us better. He playing great. Don't get me wrong, but he gotta just play good in the regular season for himself. Like he can't. And once you overcome that, then he can continue to build off of that. You know what I mean? I think he's growing in certain areas, like with the meditating and just playing good. He got injured, so we can't really judge him the way of how he probably would have really did in the playoffs coming off of that great season. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do next year in the playoffs when we get there. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you've been in the year so long, they're looking for you to dominate in the playoffs. It's like steps. Once he make that step, then if he's still a Knick, you know, we can look at where we going from there. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I'm looking at. Brunson is going to do his thing. So that's how I look at Randle. You got to just overcome that playoff, you know, cooking like he do in a regular season in the playoffs. And that's just like an individual accolades that he could have. And like Jay Boogie said, within the Knicks, it don't got to be a whole NBA, or if you make all NBA team again, that's great. You know what I mean? You have to mention that he did that. You know what I mean? Because that was something that he never did probably but one other time, I think.
Okay.
So I would want to give him credit for that.
Okay.
To be fair. Yeah. That's my take on Randle's situation. I think he's gonna have a good season though too.
Man, that's wild, bro. King River, you got something else, man, about Randle?
I hope he show up in the playoffs.
Okay. In terms of
not to cut you off, but because if we show up in the playoffs, then we are much of better team, and we surpassed where we was, to be honest.
So the playoff thing, I think, is a crazy thing to put on Randle, right? Because the first time he went with the Knicks, the starting point guard was Elfrid Payton, right? No disrespect to Elfrid Payton, but me, Jay Boogie, Rob the Knick saw Taj Gibson cuss him out over about a Gatorade thing because Elfrid Payton was sulking. He was acting like a big ass baby. Jay Boogie, you remember that? Remember Cuddy Kev was like, yo, Elfrid Payton is over there on the exercise bike. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? And so you got Randle in the playoffs with R.J. Barrett, Reggie Bullock, Elfrid Payton, and Nerlens Noel, right? Derrick Rose coming off the bench, and he hurt. Alec Burks, and everybody is saying that Randle looked terrible in the playoffs. And what I would say to y'all is that team should not have even been in the playoffs, but they got there because of Randle, right? They got there because if you take Randle off that team and just let that team go, Elfrid Payton, Reggie Bullock, R.J. Barrett, Mitch wasn't there either. Remember, Mitch was hurt, out for the season. Nerlens Noel, Norvel Pell, Taj Gibson, Frank Ntilikina. What does that team do in the regular season? That team might get the number 1 pick, right? But with Julius Randle helped that team get to not only the playoffs but the 4th seed. Sure that he didn't show up. Sure it was a bad showing. Sure we got embarrassed. But I'm telling you, a team of Elfrid Payton, Reggie Bullock, Alec Burks, injured Derrick Rose coming off the bench, Norvel Pell, Taj Gibson, Nerlens Noel. That's not a playoff team. Randle got that team to the playoffs, bro. Right? And then this year, Randle had 2 sprains in the same ankle and still went out there and played. And sure, he looked bad, bro. But I know some of y'all in the chat will call out of work if you got a cold. If you got a cold, bro, you call your boss like, yo, I can't make it today.
Jimmy Butler tightened his sneakers, though.
Yeah, but Jimmy
Butler just tightened his sneakers and knocked us out.
Yeah, well,
so ain't no excuses for nobody ankles when you play in the playoffs. If you play, that's
I know that's but you coming in for
and that's why when I gave a take, that wasn't sore.
When you was talking, I was absolutely quiet to let you rock. I even paused for like 30 seconds to let you jump back in. All I want to do is just finish my point. Because I think that's a real that's a real low bro. Just to say Jimmy Butler, right? Is Julius Randle being coached by Eric Spoelstra? Is the rest of this Knicks roster a team that's been to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 out of 3 years? And just to say a dude tied his sneakers, come on, bro. If you don't like Randle, just say you don't like Randle, bro. To me, that was real. Like, I expected more out of that.
That's facts, bro. That's what Jimmy Butler did. He stood on the corner.
That Miami team didn't make the Eastern Conference Finals 2 out of 3 years.
And the Miami team had players, and we talking about a player. We ain't talking about teams. We talking about what Randle did and what Jimmy Butler did. Miami had players who never got bags before. So if you want to talk about players, I can break down.
You mean like Kyle Lowry, right? You talking about like Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love?
I'm talking about the guys who didn't get paid yet.
Now you said Miami got players that didn't get the bag, but you talking about like Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love, right?
I'm talking about guys that played and did good against us that didn't have a bag yet. Like Spruce. What's the other guy name with the headband that went to the other team? I forget his name. I think he went to the Lakers. Yeah. Different players that wasn't even signed yet.
Yeah.
Vincent. Yeah. So the only reason I brought up the Butler thing, because you was talking about Randle as far as being hurt. And that was the same series when he came back and played and Butler just tightened his sneaker. Butler was really hurt if he just stood in the corner like that, even though that's what comes with the game. I understand it. My point is, when I gave my take, I said Randle was hurt. I gave him credit for trying, but he must have really been hurt. But that's part of the game. If you really get hurt, you got to lace him up and try and play and see where you come out. That's the only reason why I brought up Jimmy Butler, because that happened in real time. If something happened in real time, You gotta respect it. It's not a shot at Randle if this man really twisted his ankle and tightened them up and got busy. It's the playoffs. That's what NBA players do. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't gonna be able to do that, he should have stayed out. That's why me and Rudy was saying he has to show up in the playoffs, regardless of what other teammates he have and all that. To me, we're not talking about a team. We're talking about player. The thing was, could Randle be such and such? We wasn't talking about Peyton and everybody. To me, that's making excuses for Randle.
But you didn't say Miami. You didn't say Miami. You brought up a player. So
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Because Butler did that. I was talking about a player.
It's exactly what you did. You brought up a player. You said Jimmy Butler tightened up his shoe. You didn't say Miami tightened up a shoe. You said you pointed out a specific player.
We was already talking about. No, we was already talking about Randle, right? We wasn't talking about teams. When you started talking, you started making excuses for Randle. I never made excuses for anybody. I just talking about what happened in real time. That's all I did. Right. You said Randle was hurt. That's his problem. He shouldn't have laced him up and went out there. Well, I said Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler got hurt and tied his shoe. We still talking about a player. I did not change the subject and talk about a team. Jimmy Butler is a player. We started on a player, which is Randle. Right. See what I'm saying? Right. So I did stick with the player example by saying Jimmy Butler tightened it up. So I never did change it. I feel like if you go out there, tighten your shoe or stay off the court. That was the reason why I said that. You just a big Randle fan, so you want to defend him. This is what's really happening.
I know basketball. That's why I defend him.
I know basketball very well too. Randle is not going to be an MVP. Your question was crazy. None of us think he could be with you. None of us think he could be with you. Even Jimmy was a big fan, and he said, only in the Knicks.
That's why I see that. There's another assumption you made. So first of all, that question came out of the chat, and I put it on the screen. I didn't introduce that as a narrative. I put it on the screen specifically.
You said
there's an assumption. You think that I brought up something I did not.
No. You said he spoiled it because you was going to ask us the same question. You said you was going to ask us.
Did I make up that question? Or did I put that question on the screen?
No, I didn't say you made it up. Listen to me.
But you said the only reason you said the only reason why I said that is because I'm a Randle fan, and that is not. I was showing respect to the chat.
No. Can I clarify why I said it? I said your defense was because you're a Randle fan, not about you posting the comment.
You didn't hear my defense yet.
You finished. You had a whole take. Your whole take was a defense.
I didn't get to finish my take because somebody cut me off. You want to know who cut me off?
I'm sorry.
You don't know who cut me off?
At least I'm not yelling. At least I'm having a decent dialogue with you. At least you let me get to this point to where I can do this, right?
Yeah.
Before I would just start yelling and whatever, but I'm just having a dialogue with you. I feel like I have a great point, and you feel like you have a great point. So this is a great conversation.
Now, I just want to dispense some information first. I want to share what I have first. And then if somebody says something to me that makes me change or whatever because of new information, I welcome that, right? But what I merely want to point out is our team has been so bad for so long that when one guy is not perfect, we blame that guy instead of blaming the organization. It's not Randle's fault that we hadn't won the championship since 1973, and Knicks fans are eager and desperate for a championship sometime soon. That's not Randle's fault. Randle's mother wasn't even born the last time the Knicks won a championship. You feel me? So it's one of the things like if we're just talking about those type of things, let's just keep things in perspective. That Julius Randle is a very good NBA player, right? But all NBA players, all of them, need help, right? Because I can point out examples of a great player on a bad team. You remember? Hey, y'all remember Charles Barkley on the Sixers?
Yeah.
A great player, probably a top 5 player in the NBA on a very, very bad team that accomplished nothing. As soon as he went to a good team, they went to the NBA Finals.
That sounds like LeBron.
Right.
He dragged that trash to play San Antonio.
Right. Y'all remember Chris Bosh in Toronto? Chris Bosh in Toronto. Nobody even remembers who his point guard was, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's these things. So the thing with Randle, just to answer the first question, can Randle get to that MVP level? Yes. 2 years ago, Randle finished 8th in MVP voting on a terrible team. So he shows with a game that has a lot of flaws in it that he can get in the MVP conversation. That's the question. The question was not, can Randle win the MVP? The question was, can Randle get to that MVP level? Yes, he already did it. He finished 8th in MVP votes 1 year. So can he get there? Yes. Right? Now, can he win it is a separate question. Can Randle be the MVP of the league? I agree with you. I don't think so. I don't think Randle has enough in his bag to get there. Right? But usually dudes his size, like for instance, Nathan Knight is Julius Randle's size. Like 6'8", 250. Dudes that size generally don't win the league MVP. Usually the league MVP is a dominant big man, a dominant point guard, or a super athletic wing player. And Randle falls somewhere in the margins.
Not to cut you off, then Charles Barkley, or no?
Yeah, Charles Barkley won an MVP, but he's the outlier. Name another dude Charles Barkley size that won MVP.
I'm a young cat, so I get what I'm saying.
Yeah. What I'm saying is if can Randle be in the MVP conversation? Can he win the league MVP? In my opinion, no. Right, and that's just as simple as I can make it. Right, the dude. I don't think he has the natural skills and ability to get to that Giannis level, right? He's somewhere in a mix between Giannis and Jokic. Like Jokic is ultimate skill, right? Giannis is ultimate athleticism with a mix, right? And Randle is somewhere in the middle where the combination of his skills may not be enough for him to win the league MVP. And then plus all those dudes that generally win the MVP, they generally play on really good teams. They play on teams that can keep defenses honest, right? Embiid won the MVP with James Harden at point. Jokic won MVP with Jamal Murray. Giannis won MVP with a great team, right? Randle, if we still talking about what Grimes is going to be and what RJ is going to be and what Mitch is, and we still have question marks, Randle not going to be able to get there, bro. Not with just, and no disrespect to the Knicks players. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is putting things in context that unless Jalen Brunson takes that next step, I don't think Randle can be the MVP.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna rephrase some of the things that I said because, all right, this is why I'm gonna do it. Being an MVP and being in the conversation of an MVP, those are two different players.
Exactly.
Now, Julius has come close, right? Now, if Julius on a few scenarios has to work. Now, if Julius can average, say, like 27 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists with no distractions, right? That's one.
Right.
And we finish top 6 in the league, including the East and the West.
Okay.
That's two. Also finishing the top 3, you know what I'm saying, in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
Maybe winning our division or second seed in our division. Then he can be in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if they got 34 votes, he might get 1-2 votes.
Right.
That's cool right there.
Right.
It's cool. To be in the conversation, like that first year when he played, he made all NBA team.
Right.
Some people were saying, oh man, he made such and such team, but they forgot the fact that he was on the same team as LeBron.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, being in the conversation for MVP, that means the guy game has went to another level. As far as winning the MVP, that's a different stage. But if he could just be in the conversation or close to the conversation where somebody be like, well, what about Julius Randle? Why his name ain't being mentioned? That's great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really think he'll really be a MVP of the league. You know, Julius gets too many red flags thrown at him as far as things that he do. Like, for example, like, you know, for example, like, all right, when Harwell he brought up the Jimmy laced up his shoes, right? And Julius is injured, right? You know, people know of Jimmy Butler being in the playoffs, not hurt and putting on, compared to him. Whereas when he did get hurt and he tied up his shoes and he played, you could see the difference. But with Julius being hurt, you know what I'm saying, and tying up his shoes and trying to play, he doesn't get the same privilege, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why we had some people saying, I don't even know, comparing if he was hurt, if he wasn't hurt, or if he was just selling out, because they know in other, you know what I'm saying, playoff years, including this year and the other year, he hasn't been able to put up those numbers. So he gets a flag, you know what I'm saying, because he hasn't put on in the playoffs yet. You know, so that's why some people's wondering, like, did they use that for excuse? Or when the season is over, they brought out he needed surgery and all that, you know, to try to cover up, you know, the injury and why he was playing bad, you know, when the man was really hurt, you know. So, but Julius, if he could just get in a stretched conversation of some of those elite guys that you know that's going to be in the conversation, especially over here in the East. You know, your top three players is going to be Tatum, it's going to be Embiid, it's going to be in Greek, it's going to be those guys. You know what I'm saying? They're not even going to mention Donovan Mitchell in MVP. They ain't. But he puts on. Some people just not going to get it, and Julius is not one of them guys. But if he clips two of those guys up there and he top six, then he'll get honorable mentions. I don't think he'll get it still. But, you know, Julius still has room to grow, man. And, you know, and it looks like he's gonna have to get it right here, you know, and I'm one of the guys that accept Julius being here, you know what I'm saying? And hopes he can get better with his play. And if his play gets better and his playoff game gets better, then sky's the limit on Biggie turns. You keep on and just keep on pressing on. We might do some things, especially with this point guard we got. We might do some things, especially with all these first round picks we got and all these tradable contracts we got. We might can do some things.
Might be able to do something.
Yeah, this is a very. I'm very impatient for this season right now.
Right.
Very impatient. I can't wait to get it started. Trying to map out, figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going, what games I'm doing, all that right here, right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me do the super chats just real quick. I'm gonna run through the super chats just real quick so they won't age. Parasaga, thank you for the generous contribution. Parasaga says no OB, no easy buckets, no fast breaks, no second unit hype, no peace, no OB, no peace. We blew it. We got away from our young core. I know he said that, put that out about an hour ago. I just wanted to reread it. And Parasaga also says, thank you for the generous contribution. Parasaga also says, is Randle seeing a psychiatrist? If not, heck no. And Justo11, thank you for the generous contribution. He says, a player who averages 28 5-5 in the playoffs would be called a star. That's JB in his first with the Knicks. After the FIBA run, JB will be MVP talks. I kind of agree with you some on that, Justo. I'm with you on that, but that's a separate conversation from Randle. And Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. He says, old cats don't believe in bad behavior ever, Julius Randle. So, yeah, I get what he's saying. I get what you're saying right there, too. So thank you, everybody, for the generous contributions in the comments. Andy N is in the building. What's good, Andy? Nick, yeah, I see y'all. Okay.
Famous words of the great Kobe Bryant, may he rest in heaven. I'd rather be MVP in June. not regular season. So people got to also know and understand the playoffs has nothing to do with your regular season.
That's a fact.
That's why I came back and regrouped what I said, because Julius is a regular season guy. You know what I mean? Until we see further notes. But those are two separate, you know what I'm saying? They don't include playoffs with what you've done in the regular season at all.
Right. Yeah, because one could say in the playoffs, Chris Middleton is just as good as Giannis in the playoffs, bro. Outside of that 150-point game from Giannis, Chris Middleton is a baller in the playoffs. Usually. Right? Usually. But you got to have that tandem. You got to be a champion, you got to have that Justice League type talent in the playoffs. Because if Superman has an off night and you just out there with the Wonder Twins, no Batman, no Aquaman, you might be going home. Look at Milwaukee this year. When Giannis got hurt this year and everybody else was hurt, Milwaukee went home.
Hey, O's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be funny.
What's up with that deadline from Giannis to sign? What's up with that? A lot of eyes is on that right there. I've been working my magic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Giants dude all the way around.
Oh.
But I've been chasing Aaron Rodgers. Stop playing with the city. Get on that phone and call Giannis and let him know the type of love that he would get would be better than what you getting in New York. Let him know what it felt like being inside that garden, because you was sitting down there on that floor when that playoffs was going on, man. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? Let him know.
Right. Yeah. So salute to all the Jay Boogie, I'm trying to say it right. I'm trying to be politically correct, right? I'm trying to say I'm trying, brother. I'm trying, bro.
Hey.
Salute to all the Giants fans out there. Right? I'm trying. Oh God, see.
You already know.
And for the Giants fans, out there, man, go back and look at the Uncle Freezie and Harry Carson interview I did a couple of years ago. Man, he opens up about a lot of things Giants related. You know what I'm saying? And so salute to all the OG Giant fans and all the OG Giants. Salute to the OJ Andersons and the Maurice Carthons and the Robbie Carpenters and the Gary Reasons and the Carl Banks and the Mark Collins and even Dave Dewison, who won a Super Bowl with the Bears and with the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say shout out to the Bears too.
Yeah, so salute to them.
Shout out to the Bears.
I just have a hard time giving credit to this new generation of Giants, bro.
Yo, what about Eli? Yo, you ain't say, well, come on, man.
So salute to Eli Manning. Salute to Michael Strahan, Tiki Barber. Salute to Ron Dane, Brandon Jacobs, David Wilson. Salute to our frat brother, David Wilson. Salute to the running back. What's the other running back? LT. Salute to LT. To
Brandon Jacobs, the break front. Come on, man.
Yeah. What's the other running? Ahmad Bradshaw. That's him.
Bradshaw.
Yeah. Salute to Ahmad Bradshaw and all those dudes, Philippi Sparks, frat brother, and all of them. You know,
so that would have been your team. That would have been your team, Freezie, if you wasn't a Bears fan.
Huh?
If you wasn't a Bears fan, you would have been a Giants fan?
No.
What's your secondary team? Just curious.
If you wasn't
a Bears fan, what team would you be a fan?
I went watch football, bro. That's like asking Jay Boogie if you was a Giants fan, who would be a second team? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no second team. Not for
he would have said the Jets or something. He would have still been a fan. It depends on who you I mean. You gotta have the eyes on another team. You know what I mean?
I think for Giants fans, if they wasn't Giants fans, they would be Cowboys fans.
No.
They might have like a secret love for the Cowboys.
Same secret love you have for the Giants, bro.
Yeah, we different people, man. It's got a lot of.
I'm saying
you
that.
just named all our players.
Yeah,
with your laugh.
I'm saying respect because I'm a fan of football. The one thing that I know outside of sales, the thing I'm best at is sales and matching people up with stuff. The second best thing, man, is you know what I'm saying, being a good guy, right? Like I'm one of the good guys, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm the cowboy in the movie in all white that's coming into town. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the dude with the black hat on. I'm the dude with the white hat on, right? But outside of that, bro, I know sports, bro. And for dudes, me and Jay Boogie age, I think Jay Boogie probably is only older than me by 10 or 15 years, right? Shout out to 1968. Jay Boogie only 14 years older than me, right? But the era that we came up with, man, the Steelers and the Cowboys was on TV every day, every weekend. So if you had a second team, it would have been either the Steel Curtain or America's team with the Doomsday Defense out there with Hollywood Henderson and Ed Too Tall Jones, and one of my associates, by the way, you know, Too Tall Jones, Randy White. You know what I'm saying? All them guys, man. Oh boy, here come Bully. Bully about to come in here. Bully about to come in here and talk that Giants talk, bro. Bully, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to talk about Kent Graham, bro. I swear to God, I don't want to talk about Kent Graham and Ron Dane, bro. And I don't want to talk about Howard Cross and Amani Toomer. And I know that's what Bully about to come in here and say, yo, you remember Amani Toomer? Nah, I don't remember Amani Toomer.
Well, not to cut y'all off. Remember the guy that is on the Weather Channel that played football back in the days. What's his name again?
Papa?
Strahan.
Strahan. What?
Are you talking about Strahan?
He was good.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah, he was a monster.
He was
good, bro. Don't let Freezie and the Giants fan like that. He was good.
The only thing that Michael Strahan lacked was
talent.
Nah. Was because I mean I'm not a talent. I always believe hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. You can be talented, but if you don't work hard, you know what I'm saying, you can go to. The only thing Michael Strahan didn't, you know what I'm saying, he didn't set that record. That's the only thing against Michael Strahan's career. And
all-time record.
Yeah. But Brett Favre was, you know what I'm saying, he was respectful enough to know that like he really deserved it, but the time consuming that was left wasn't going to allow him to get that record, and he laid down for him.
Yeah.
But besides that one play, Michael Strahan was like a pure, hard-working wrecking machine. Michael Strahan is the one that started the logo of the Giants balling on the Jim Jones record, you know, out there on the field. A lot of people forgot that when he got that sack, he raised up and did that, and they started just calling that the balling slogan, you know, in football. But don't let Freezie twist you, man. You know, Michael Strahan was a monster on that defensive end, and not a very big, strong, you know, built guy, but real finesse type guy. He was a real finesse player on that field, man.
Okay.
Me?
I got something on to ask y'all though. You know, I wonder why, like, because Dame ain't going to Miami.
I don't think so.
Dame is going back to Portland. He ain't going back.
Facts.
So, do we look at the players that they was trying to trade that Portland didn't want? Can we look at them like they was some trash? Because many times when we try to make trades and people be like, man, they ain't gonna want them guys. Them guys is trash. You know what I mean? Everybody always look at our guys as being trash when it comes to being a trade. So whatever Miami was offering, you think they was offering some trash, or it's just that they didn't want that wasn't enough for Dame?
Jay Boogie, I agree with you. Salute, matter of fact, salute to the family on the panel and salute to the chat.
What's good, Boogie?
Ain't nothing, bruh. How you?
Man,
What not?
Man, I'm
Harwell. Peace, Harwell. I mean, okay, I see you going. Big brother Freezie, man. Really, what's going on, man?
Just for you, I spent nights in the Ramada. I only stay laced in the It's mad that I got a casino site towel, Gantino site smile. Kiss you before I twist you on the wax. Players on the set getting slippery wet. Perrier joust.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Boy, you be up on your dictionary. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy with the balls.
Word.
Yeah.
But I agree with Jay Boogie on that Dame thing, man. He ain't going nowhere, man.
You agree with me on the Giants thing?
No, I don't. Of course not. On no level,
heard
bro.
what I said.
I just walked in the crib, and so the first thing I did was turned on the tube, and I see you and Jay Boogie well and homeboy right there. And whatnot.
I'm like, all swagged out with the Tom.
Right. He got the red Yankee too. Ooh, I mean. But I hear you about the Giants, and this is why I don't like talking to you about the Giants, because you're not a Giant fan. You're an antagonizer.
First of all, you coming in flaming hot, bro. Like.
Well, I just had a long day at work, bro. I had a long day at work, man. I feel like I'm getting back in my routine.
Relax, bro. Why you got your chest full of hot air, bro?
Because
you coming in like Busta Rhymes, the Dungeon Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Ready to spit fire. You know what I'm saying?
When I step into the place, you know I cook crack.
Got you all. Jay Boogie.
That man coming in with a chest full of hot air, ready to flame on.
Right. And I ain't take a good proper shave yet, so I'm not on camera. So when I come on camera, I try to look handsome. It was not, and I ain't saying for dudes. I'm saying for the females that are there out looking for me. It was not. So therefore, you're gonna see that Biggie post right there. You dig? It was not. But nonetheless, you talk about my Giants like I'm telling you right now, we about to flame dudes in this.
First of all,
man,
I didn't even bring up the Giants, bro. I was talking about Julius Randle.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Then I apologize. Let me fall back. Peace, my brother.
King Ribby, am I right? Wasn't I talking about Randle?
Yeah.
And then the Giants were brought up.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I came on some Giants talk, so I have to forgive me for that.
Man, for real, man. Shout out to East Flatbush, bro. Jeez, bro.
Who live in East Flatbush?
Yeah, shout out.
Best I do or die, dude.
Yeah, shout out. Man. Shout out to East New York. Damn, bro.
Hey, yo, Bully, don't let that man fool you, man. He was talking.
I know. I was just about to say that. Yo, Books, I was about to say that. This dude
called that man Johnny Carson when his name is Harry Carson.
Right.
Yeah, I did do the Harry Carson interview though.
And did he? Look. Yo, Jay Boog, he got Grimes jumping on me.
Matter of fact, I got the same shirt on.
Now he got Grimes jumping on me because Grimes don't mess with him. And so now he tried to bait me yesterday.
Grimes don't like me, bro. Okay.
Ken Ribby was right there.
Okay, so Quentin Grimes don't like me, man. So what? I don't care.
Yeah, but then you baited me into your
I'll be trying to keep it real, bro. Like I'm not up for that disrespecting other people. You know what I'm saying? Use a platform to disrespect other people. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my thing. Let me bring my.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out?
Wiz, what's good, bro?
Hey, real quick, man, I got to jump off, man. I hate to, and Wiz coming. I like to hear everybody talk, but my little one talking about peanut butter and jelly, and she wants some pizza and all that. I got to go. I got to go fix her something to eat before she get the tan up stuff.
Yeah, and I got something for Jay Boogie and for Bully. Just real quick about Quentin Grimes. I won't diss the next brother to get paid. My trade is just a plan that's designed by the color man. Now our babies are being born to think this way. So that's you know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, I got it.
I know exactly where I'm going with it, bro.
You see how you do? Right?
So basically what I'm getting at, the attribute Haji helper to another God in need, he Allah, God, Islam, all our y'all know what I'm getting at. Y'all know what I'm getting at, bro. Y'all know what I'm getting at, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not basically I believe in divinity, and I'm not gonna diss another brother to make myself look better. I don't do that. That ain't me.
Right.
That ain't me. So,
That's what's up. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm gonna holler back at you, man.
Salute.
Because Wiz ain't gonna sit by and send nobody, you know what I'm saying? No well cooked food. So let me go feed my baby.
Not to cut you off, you took my number down, right?
Yeah, I got your math and everything. I'm gonna hit you up. I promise you before the next 2 hours, you're gonna have something for me.
I bet.
All right, one,
y'all.
Sir,
what's up, gents?
What up, Will?
El Presidente.
Yo. By the way, Bully, he was first after his love hate with Randle, he was fake acknowledging, giving some flowers to the Giants. You know he was talking about our Giants. So
Yeah. But I
just
give
the Giants nothing, bro.
He's jealous.
Yeah,
No,
he's jealous. He's jealous.
He's giving some fake flowers to them.
Yeah.
Yo,
that was all a ploy.
Hey, Wiz, I was giving them fake what?
Flowers.
Fake flowers.
Wait, so wait a minute. So even though they were fake, I still gave them flowers, right?
You know what? Here we go.
And even though they was fake, they still got flowers.
He trying to always make a highway out of something, dog.
Yeah, man.
You're right.
He's gonna make a highway out of something, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Lord.
So I'm gonna read the super chat real quick, and then
That's why I sent the Jets down there. That's why they're gonna be called the Florence Jets, because Freezie only want them. With a crop that's on the side of the helmet.
A big mosquito, bro.
A big mosquito.
Justo 11, thank you for the generous contribution. He says if Randle is a part of us winning the chip, it's going with the same conversation as Giannis. Also, do we feel we need a star? Do we need the right fit? I'm gonna answer that one too. I'm gonna ask Wiz that, right? Wiz, you see that one, right? All right,
Yeah, I got it.
And then second, I think Randle is a top 3 Knicks physical talent ever. So if I kill him, it's because listen, I'm old and bad attitude is not an option. Yes, Randle is a top Knicks talent of all time, bro.
Facts.
Yes, but so are guys like top 10, top 20 talent all time, Dennis Smith Jr. Right? If you're talking about, I'm talking about just the talent, not the skills, not the production, just the physical talent.
No, I get what you're saying now.
J.R. Smith?
Yeah, talent.
Yeah, Smith.
Talent. Obi Toppin? Talent for sure. But the skill and production. Yeah.
Kenny Skywalker?
Yeah, but if you're talking about production, all of it don't line up.
It don't.
Right? Yeah, so thank y'all for y'all generous contributions. Right.
So Randle,
insanity.
You can't be the second best player on the team and MVP of the league. That's not philosophy.
Are you a philosopher?
Now, of course, I didn't know it.
Yes. You can yes.
Generally, I don't believe I couldn't pick you as my MVP of the league if you're my second most productive guy on my team. So that's why Randle, for me, is on the MVP running.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Ooh, Zach Randle.
however,
Yeah.
that's it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on Randle, but I'm just acknowledging that he's not the best player on the team right now and won't be the most productive that's there the next season. So I have to say I can't make him MVP of the league. So that's my take with Randle. And no matter what he does, I mean, Randle will have to play LeBron style, some crazy 30 plus points. Go ahead.
Wes, I know you coming in hot, bro, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your intellect on multiple levels. I understand sometimes
I gotta go with
the great wisdom, the wizard of all things, intellect and knowledge sometimes feeds us baby food. But in this case, bro, when you compare Randle and LeBron, without comparing the talent that LeBron played with and the talent that Randle played with, I think it's unfair and does a disservice.
I wasn't comparing. I'm saying in order for
let me just finish this point. I got you. I want you to get that. What I'm saying to that is Randle is not on the talent of LeBron, even though they're exactly the same size, right? They're exactly the same size, right? But the thing with LeBron at his size and skill and intellect and production is even with his size and skill and intellect and production and athleticism, LeBron plays all the time. LeBron plays with generational talent. And Randle, with less talent, plays with less personal talent, always plays with less team talent. So when we look at Randle's numbers compared to LeBron, it's not really fair. That's all I want to say.
Right. Now, my point was, if Randle does with this upcoming season or next start producing numbers, at that point it'll be close for him to be in the voting, but I still probably give MVP. That's how tough it is for Randle to get MVP. Is that he'd have to put up numbers like LeBron has in the past, and he still wouldn't necessarily win it. A lot of factors, of course, is the personality, is the likability or the lack thereof. So fan voting is a big factor in MVP, So, I mean, the popularity of the man is a big factor. So the lack of popularity makes it tough for him to actually get into the realm of being considered MVP. So, that's what I'm saying. I said he has to do extraordinary things beyond his talent and the talent around him to get into the dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a justification there. Basically, Randle is not there, and even with better talent, you know what I'm saying, Randle's production will still come into question a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because the question, and I know you didn't say it like that, but the question is, did better talent make Randle's numbers better, or did Randle's numbers make the talent around him better?
Ooh.
Is that a fair assessment of where the direction that you're headed? Is it the chicken or the egg?
That is actually, it's the chicken and the egg. I think it was a bit of both.
Okay.
But a lot more of the talent around him, namely Brunson, that made him better last year. I think last year was his best year ever. I think it was Brunson that actually made it that level. But he also, when he first came in, his first also appearance was based on him making the talent around him better with his own skill set.
Okay. I got a sense you want to add something to that. Is there something you want to add to that?
Yeah, my fear is that Randle has peaked, and Randle has reached his peak. It's one of my concerns. Although the only way I think Randle could actually get better is for his IQ, which may be improved by watching film now. It may be improved by playing with a Brunson, and hopefully that can help step up a little bit more. Physical gift and abilities, I'm not quite sure I see Randle making another step, which I think we need him because I think we do need a star, and we already need two really strong stars. We need a Tatum, Brown kind of combination. And right now we have the Brunson and Randle. Brunson's going to reach there before Randle will, in my opinion, at a Tatum Brown level. And then Randle can make a next step with improved IQ. So I don't think it's going to be RJ, as you guys know. I'm not an RJ fan because I still want to.
Of course you're not.
My boys. I know I was going to say I still want to talk about people throwing RJ's those preseason games and those friendlies into the mix of the stats. When right now his stats in FIBA is 12 points. It's 12 points a game, and 9 for 25 shooting because he was 1 for 10 in the first game. So don't give me those friendly games. Those friendlies to me are like practice. If you're going to talk about practice, I'm going to call up my boy AI and be like, practice? You talking about practice? You can't talk about practice and say those numbers count. Practice does not count towards your game points. And friendlies are practice. So that's why RJ this.
I feel you. Hold on for a second. Hey, I gotta step away for like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Yo, what's really your complaint on RJ, man?
Again, lack of consistency, inefficiency. The fact that one game is gonna give me 1 for 10, the next game is gonna give me 9 for 14, and then half the game is gonna give me, 40% shooting, and then he's gonna miss less.
So it's the same. So it's the same complaint that all of us have, basically. Oh, thank you.
I don't know. Yeah.
So it's the same complaint that all of us have, basically.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what happened to him.
Man. So Wiz probably got a call to come through. When you do it from your phone, sometimes calls come through, man.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me earlier.
Yeah. So Alawai says, it's the fact that when Brunson came, now Randle doesn't have to work hard every possession, but also made it easier for Brunson. Yeah, man. That's so. These are the type of things that I'm saying. It's like if we're talking about merely the the chicken or the egg, right? Thank you, Miss Mocha. So when we're talking about the chicken or the egg type scenario, right? Ultimately, when we're talking about the chicken or the egg, ultimately what it boils down to is we don't want scrambled eggs. We like omelets, right?
Oh hell no! I like scrambled eggs.
Right. That's a Brooklyn thing, scrambled eggs. But the rest of the planet likes omelets, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's a Brooklyn thing. Whereas you like scrambled eggs too, right?
I prefer omelets though, but I like scrambled eggs. I prefer omelets.
Right. That's a Brooklyn thing, bro. So the point that I'm getting at though, the point that I'm getting at is you take care of your chicken and your eggs because it gives you choices, right?
Right.
So you don't want to be forced to have scrambled eggs, is what I'm getting at. Precisely. Right? You want to have choices. And the thing with Randle, the reason why I'm bringing up the Randle thing is the chicken or the egg is because Randle has talent. And you saw him elevate that 2021 team, which was garbage, to a playoff team. Right? Because if I at Wiz, would you trade Jalen Brunson for Elfrid Payton right now?
Oh,
would you rather have Brunson or Elfrid Payton?
Oh man, no brainer. Brunson all day.
Right. Would you rather have Reggie Bullock or Quentin Grimes?
I'm thinking Crimes right now.
Right. Would you rather have Nerlens Noel and Norvell Pell or Mitchell Robinson?
Give me my.
You see where I'm going with this, right? You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The thing is, we give Randle a hard time, but some of it we just gotta see things in context. And so Justo11 says, if Wiz doesn't like RJ play, why go after Brandon Ingram when he lost his starting spot to Josh Hart? FIBA games run different. Excuse me, RJ will be ready. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't see Wiz saying anything.
Wiz is on Black Square.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm getting too many calls. I was never an Ingram fan, by the way. Just let you know that. So
you are or not?
I'm not. I'm not a big Ingram fan, but I'm more Ingram than RJ. It's a great question. It's a great question. So I am stuck with that one. That really got me. I'm gonna give that one to you. You got me right there, because that's a great question. Damn. Oh man.
So the thing was I'm getting at is can we as reasonable adults just look at things in what they call perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Was that 2021 a bad team with or without Randle, right? If that team was put together without Randle, then in 2022 or 2021 summer, we get to, oh, you know what? Who was the number one pick in 2021?
That was Ayton, right?
No. Anthony Edwards?
Oh, yeah.
So without Julius Randle, that team, we would have Anthony Edwards right now.
Not really, because they always like to give us the third pick or the, you know.
So if they like to give us the third pick, we would have LaMelo Ball right now.
I would like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying if we just keep things in perspective, right? Like for instance, how we forgot that without Julius Randle against Miami in game 1 of that Miami series with Obi starting, we lost. King Ribby, you remember that? Game 1 in the Garden against Miami? We coming off of a high. We think we're going to blow Miami out the water. And then we in for the shock of our life when Randle doesn't play and we lose.
Get me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
Right. So you don't remember how we felt after losing to Miami in game 1? Okay.
That second one smelled good though.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, man. I was sending the link back to Bully.
That's all right.
There we go. And we got to create Bully an intro too, man. Got to create some more intros.
Speaking of intros and stuff like that, because you know, I think didn't you say like if you appear like 10 times and stuff like that, you get your own intro and stuff like that? Because I've been on this channel at least more like 25, 30, like yeah.
He want his intro, y'all.
Nah, man. What up, Wiz? Well, for the record, no, we didn't say 10 times, bro.
Yes, you know. Listen, no.
I do recall that.
I record you saying that.
I remember that.
I'm telling you, you said that. I'm telling you.
No, listen what I'm saying. I know you remember me saying something like that, but you never heard me say 10 times, bro. 10 times, that's it, and you get an intro?
Yes.
That's not fair to dudes like IKBM Dre who rock like 100 times.
More than 100. Yeah, more than 100.
That ain't fair to dudes like Bully who done rock like more than 100 times. You just show up 10 times and you get an intro before Bully?
I like my little intro. I like my little 718
Yeah,
boys
but listen,
intro,
like,
man.
I get what you're saying.
Nah,
I feel like I'm a part of this. You get what I'm saying? That's like,
yeah, you fam, you
I
fam.
need some recognition. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
you're not listening to me though. You're not listening to me. I said the same thing to Bully. I was like, yo, we gotta do intro, and I'm way behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whenever you get to it, man, I'm a patient and humble man. Believe me.
Yeah, Bully. Hey, Bully, you remember me saying? Remember me and Bully already had a conversation. Bully even
Yes, we
said
did last week.
that he won.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I sent it to him. I already sent it to him.
Yeah, and then for a artist like King Rippy to say, "Yo, nah," he looking at me like, "Yo, make me an intro." You an artist, bro. You should be doing your
no,
own.
I could no.
And sending it to me.
I could send you the beat. You get what I'm saying, and then you could, you get what I'm saying, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, like you remember when Jay Boogie came in? Remember Jay Boogie intro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I used his joint. That's a song by him called Podcasting.
Exactly. All right. So,
yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
That's dope too.
Yeah.
No more.
LIY, salute, homeboy. Mega. What up? Jerry, what's up?
Yeah, man.
Wiz, man, where you been? Well, I should say where I've been.
Yeah, Wiz, what's good, Wiz?
Wiz. Here we go. See, you took her.
Here we go.
He doing his daily rounds, man.
Yeah. You doing a siesta. Mm-hmm. All right, that's cool. But anyway, your big brother Freeze, man, good to see you. Boy, I see you looking sharp in your tie. You got your little shirt on, little button up with your collar and everything. Drinking your Pepsi with your Pepsi Zero and stuff like that. I see you, kid. It's all good.
Trying to do a little something. I got hit up by the reason why I didn't do vibes yesterday is I got hit up by Mutual of Omaha yesterday.
Oh yeah. No. I remember. You told me.
So
remember, yeah.
So, and then and then this morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning, I got hit up by Lincoln Financial. So
that's what's up.
I mean,
Yo, Freeze.
Not
remember when Mutual Omaha used to do the NFL back in the day in the 70s and the 80s with the sponsorship and stuff like that?
Yeah, Animal Kingdom. Yeah, they used to do
Yeah, I remember that as a shorty. I remember that, man. Mutual Omaha was all over the NFL at one point, man. Big company. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And shout out to them and the new partnership. I'm trying to just talk Knicks here, but y'all, I'm just explaining certain things like when basically when people ask me a question, I don't want to be like, no, I ain't talking about that. Let's talk about timetable rotations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be weird. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. So yeah, got a bunch of stuff coming up, man.
No doubt, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. A shout out to them Dallas Cowboys and them Washington Commanders and them Philadelphia Eagles.
Who? The Commanders? Dallas ain't did nothing. Man, let me tell you something, man. Dallas ain't did nothing since Michael Irvin put down the crack pipe. You dig?
Oh, that's been 50 years.
So whoever's a Dallas fan, you know what? Guess what? Shoot for the moon, but hit for the stars. You hear? Man, y'all ain't getting nothing no time soon.
Get high. Get high.
Get high.
No, right. That's why YouTube be messing with me, bro.
Let me stop.
YouTube be messing. Yo, YouTube already flagged this channel. I mean, flagged the video.
Yeah, yo, CL told me, man.
Yeah, man.
You're talking about Randle. I think Randle owns stock in YouTube. Or maybe Grimes. Grimes said he called him a hand sign. He bought some shares I'd be like, yo, let's fly that shuttle,
Yeah, because
man.
Freezie ain't putting no mayonnaise on him. He just get him like King Reedy said yesterday. He gave him a dry ham sandwich, man. Come on, man.
Oh man.
And then Ribby called the man Nestle Crunch and whatnot. Ribby called him Nestle Crunch yesterday and stuff like that. So man, you gotta watch out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yo, man, I saw about that guy. So I gotta run. The wifey's on my tail, man. I can't do anything right these days, man.
That's right.
She's trying to have me clear out my man cave so she can use it as a
happy wife is a better life, dude. That's right. You better go on get now. Go on.
She wanted to clear my man cave. She says, you gotta sell that stuff on eBay or get someone to come pick it up. And that room is mine. I'm like, hey, God, that's cool.
No doubt.
So I just had confidence going. But yo, man, Freezer, take it easy on RJ, man. I mean, I know he ain't all that, but you know.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, what's up? Damn, man. Like,
Wiz, let me say this about RJ, right? So first, shout out to Brooklyn, New York, because RJ is a product of Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Right? That's where his mama from, bro. His mama and his grandfather, his mama and his grandfather from Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
Shout out
I gotta do the research.
Shout out to the planet of Crown Heights. I noticed
the planet
that
of Brooklyn. The planet of Brooklyn.
I know when people talk about Brooklyn, they never mention Crown Heights, man.
I love Crown Heights, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Southern place, baby.
Shout out to Miss
Utica.
Miss Keisha and RJ Barrett grandfather from Crown Heights area or something like that. So
Canada, man.
No stress.
Man.
Come on.
Get it.
That's right.
It's Canadian bacon.
Yeah, Canada Dry.
Canadian bacon sandwich.
Yeah, Canada Dry.
But yo, you guys are rocking, man. Freezer, man. I'm gonna jump back on for Ken. You guys still here? But this show is fire, man. I've been cracking up all morning, man. You gotta stop me. Go ahead.
Bro, all I'm trying to do is keep it a buck, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like keep things in perspective, use some context. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody voice their opinion. Like the show ain't just about me. You know, I be wanting y'all to come on and express y'all opinions too. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I heard you said 10. About to blow up. You didn't say, by the way, you didn't say 10 appearances. You said 10 good takes. So if you've been on here for more than 100 shows, you haven't had 10 good takes on the 100 shows yet. So.
Yeah, and Wiz, remember, Wiz, you remember that it was like you and Nev the Disruptor, and Nev asked about intros, and I was like, yo, you gotta be on here like 200 times. You remember that when Nev was like, yo, I've been on here like 200 times. Like, okay, you and Wiz, I'll work on your intros. Remember that? I worked on the same night.
I remember.
Yeah, 10 times. That means that's like grocery shopping, bro. You know what I'm saying? People, you gotta establish a connection with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta establish. Yeah, that ain't even.
You gotta read the fine print.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Tim's gonna go 10 deep this season with Knight as a 10th man. He's gonna have my boy Deuce on the bench as one a very high demand bench player.
I think Deuce is ready, bro.
I know he's ready.
Yeah, I think he's ready. Yeah, he's ready.
He's gonna be riding the pines at 20,
who's the better player, Deuce or RJ Barrett?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm asking Wiz. I'm just asking Wiz.
He's gonna say Deuce.
Okay. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to leave you with your chat going crazy. You all know the truth. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, but we all know the truth. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Just say it with your heart. Just say
it. Just say it, man.
Let me.
I'm about to see what the chat's saying right now.
You guys can finish. I'm gonna say it and then hang up. Okay. My boy Deuce, baby Deuce.
Oh my God, Wiz, get your ass out of here. Wiz, if you don't stop. That's like me saying, so who's better, Kareem Holmes or Michael Strahan?
Come on, right? Man.
Hey, Bully, you remember when Kareem Holmes we're on this stretch, like he had a sack in like 8 straight games. And people was like, yo, he might be better than Straight
He that
Hand.
dude, man.
Yeah, you remember that? And you
I remember that.
And Michael Straight Hand had like a 3-sack game, and then everybody was like, nah, never mind.
Womp.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that back in the. What was that? That was 2000.
That was the year y'all had just got him from the Titans. Remember him and a dude that I'm gonna say this name. And if you're not a real football fan, or if you're not young as hell, you won't remember this name.
Mm-hmm.
But Kareem Holmes was on one side, and a dude named Javon the Freak Curse was on the other
Curse.
side.
Oh,
You remember Javon Curse?
Of course. Who don't remember that dude? I mean, if y'all don't remember, Freezie is absolutely right. If you don't remember that dude, that boy was a freak of nature, man.
He was a freak of nature.
Yes,
and then Kareem Holmes left there and signed with the Giants.
Yes, he
and
did.
people was like, oh, he might be better than Straight Hand.
No.
Nah, he ain't no better than Straight Hand.
No. The Gap 2 gapped him up, for real.
Yeah.
I ain't going front.
You gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax. You can't say, you know what I'm saying? You can't say
I know.
RJ.
All right. What?
Deuce is not better than RJ, bro.
No. Deuce is not better than RJ. No.
But he a good player. He's a good player, but
he's ready for action. He's ready and willing for action. For sure.
Action.
Wow. That was my favorite. Yo, let me tell you something. That was a hot. All right. I don't want to all right, go ahead.
You was probably in college when that song came out.
That song right there. Ooh, action. No. Who was that? Is that Capleton? That was Capleton, right?
No, Capleton is Tour. Some Tour. The Lil Jon remix Capleton Tour, yeah. Yeah, that was a hot summer. It was like
that was a crazy summer. It was a crazy summer.
Terra Fabulous and such and such.
Terra Fabulous.
It's on Action, and then
Ninja Man, Yellow Man. Oh,
yeah,
snap. Capleton.
There was a song, Take It Easy. Mad Lion was out.
Yeah, Mad Lion.
Little Vicious, Freaks.
Vicious. The Freaks. Oh, Lord.
and Tour, Capleton Tour was out.
Yeah, Capleton Tour. Remember Jamal Ski? Oh, Lord, man. Stop playing. All right, anyway. We talking about the Knicks, right?
Yeah. See, I'm just saying, in that era, that was the year Pat Ewing finger rolled off the back of the rim. Remember Pat Ewing missed the finger roll off the back of the rim?
Yeah,
it was that summer.
Yeah, man.
It was that summer, man. I was in my polo bag, bro. I had polo everything.
Oh, here we go. See,
yeah,
I know sometimes people be getting on here talking that we don't want to be talking about the Knicks, but that all incorporates with the Knicks, the fashion, where we was living, how we was moving, how we was grouping with each other and one another. Like we was loving each other and whatnot. When the Knicks was the Knicks mattered. The Knicks mattered. So when we talk about Wallows and Timberlands and certain songs and movements and whatnot, if you don't like it, okay, cool, I get it. But that embodies the Knicks because that's who we were. That's who we were. It wasn't. We ain't wearing nothing in '73. I mean, since 50 years. So come on, y'all. Everybody can't be sensitive like that, man. I mean, everything is classic to us. Thank you, JM. Word. Sorry, and I still talk that Brooklyn talk.
Yeah, man. And so where we are right now with it, man, is this. The Knicks are a really good team, bro, and we're gonna be really, man. We gonna win. I predict the Knicks are gonna win somewhere between 53 and 60 games. I'm leaning more towards 60 than 53. But if you are on that 53 side, it's like we used to say back in the day, give me 5 on the black hand side. If you on that 53 side, then that's you. I ain't gonna hate. Right? I'm on that 60 side though. I'm big 60.
What about the 53 and upside? Like 53 to 60 side. Oh, right. 53 to upside.
Yeah, give me 5 on the black hand side. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that means.
I'm not hating.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you in that, the Knicks last year was overrated. They overachieved. Jalen Brunson might be a one-hit wonder. This team might only win 47 games. I'm not with you. And no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm just at a different place.
Nah, that's
me? So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing somebody. I'm not gonna diss another brother to get paid. That's not my trade. That's just a plan.
Hey, yo, Freezie be dropping balls.
So yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that. Like, just because two people don't agree, don't mean they dislike each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Two people can have different opinions and respect it. You feel me? Like the thing with RJ is this. I know people say I'm overcritical of RJ, and sometimes I mean to RJ. Nah, what I'm saying is, if we can sit up here and criticize Randle, then we can also criticize Grimes and RJ and Brunson and Mitch and everybody else. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
But at the end of the day, Freeze. Now you looking at the two nucleus. Well, actually, it's three now. But
jam on it.
Oh, nucleus. That's
right.
Boom,
nucleus.
Boom.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Freeze, I'm gonna send you a video with that jam on it on it. I'm gonna send you a video after we get finished with this. But what you were saying about excuse me, what you were saying about RJ and Julius, and now we have a third nucleus, right? We got three nucleuses on the team, but of course RJ is gonna be the one that's gonna be fingered out because he's not producing the way. And you know how I feel about Julius. And like I said, I'm not gonna be talking about homeboy like that and stuff like that. I'm just gonna give him a chance and let him do what he do, because actually him and RJ is on their last leg, in my opinion. If they don't do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kentucky Fried Chicken used to say, "We do chicken," right? It was not. So we're not gonna do that, right? So RJ got to step up. He has to step up, because now we know what Julius can do at any point in time. Remember, this man been through two teams already. He was with the Lakers and the Pelicans. Right. But he came here to the Knicks, and he wearing a favorable number that we all love, which is Bernard King, the number 30. He got to step up this year, and I understand, and I give him kudos, and I gave him mad respect for him getting out there on a busted wheel in the playoffs against Miami.
Right.
Well, we could have went to the ECF, but now he got to show his bag. But RJ got to show his bag even more, because you've been running around. You ain't really been injured.
Yeah.
You came into seasons a little overweight, slow,
right?
Non-productive, non-consistent,
right.
And whatnot. And I don't want to diss him like that, because I'm not trying to diss him on no level. I'm not trying to diss the homeboy. But at the end of the day, this is your time to shine. And if you don't do it this time, you out of here, son.
And this is contract.
Yeah, the contract too.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it this year, he out of here.
Yeah.
He out of here, dude. And you might potentially be taking your coach with you.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay. Hey, y'all, I got to get out of here because I got to do some social media stuff.
Quick question.
Some other social media stuff, I mean.
Quick question. What time, hopefully, you're going to do the vibe and stuff?
So
I'm shooting for like 6:30.
Because I want to talk about the Williamsburg thing, man, that you spoke upon yesterday, man. I definitely want to talk about Williamsburg. See, y'all dudes be living down south, when we here in the city. I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not what you think.
That's because y'all allow it to happen.
You know what? One person can't stop 100,000 people, man.
But 100,000 people can stop one person, though.
And there it is. And that's why I'm saying vibes and stuff. Yep.
Vibes and stuff.
So that's all I'm gonna say about that. the state of South Carolina, bro. I know it's slow, and I know it's country, but you let something happen, like you let something, man. Listen, vibes and stuff. That's all I'm gonna say, because the Eric Garner thing still make me mad.
Come on with it.
That still make me mad. And
come on with it, man. For Lucy, over some Lucy cigarettes, and he was stopping the fight.
Right, and that's
and I know his mama. I know his mother.
Where did that happen at?
Staten Island.
Right.
His mama worked where I work, but she used to work where I work.
Not, but
I know her.
Bully, you can't say stuff like that, bro.
Oh, I'm out.
Right. All right. But that happened there, right? And we still mad, right? But a dude down here shot up a church in Charleston.
Mm-hmm. It was the Burger King.
And you know what? And you know what happened down here, bro? Things don't happen, bro, like that. We not. Yo,
my bad, man. I apologize for that.
Justice and peace to everybody. I want everybody to live long and productive and safe lives full of liberty and peace.
Mm-hmm.
But when that peace get disrupted, bro, we can't stand for it. And I don't care what your skin color is. Injustice for one is injustice for all.
Injustice for all. Word.
Right. I don't care what your race is, your religion, your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
When one person is dealt injustice, we all get dealt injustice. And we got the man as people, as a human race, we got to stand up for each other in the face of adversity and things that are not right. The people that sit down in the face of injustice may as well be on the side of the injustice. So regardless what it is, regardless who you are, what your age is, where you come from, your background, what country, your people, your heritage, I don't care. I don't care what religion you are. We are all a part of the human race, and we got to stand up for each other and do impactful stuff to make sure everybody live long, safe, productive lives full of liberty and peace. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here, man. And then we're gonna try to do vibes and stuff about 6:30. I might be running a little bit late because I gotta do some work stuff. Emails coming
whenever
in,
you throw the link.
And then I'll let y'all